Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, guys. I'm connecting up. And I'm actually going to be going live on YouTube today, or Facebook as well. Decided to try and do a double thing here. Hang on a second, guys. You know, it's one of those things when you have one of these light things and a tripod and all that other stuff. It's very frustrating trying to set everything up here, you know? How's everybody doing? It's one of those things for me where it's like, I'm not live on Facebook yet, but I'm going to. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I was getting messages all morning when I woke up for the collective, so we're going to do this thing. This is a collective read. I think you guys will find it very enlightening as you see the title. Choice is ours to shift this reality. And I think a lot of you have been really just kind of held back, laid back, sitting back, kind of just watching everything play out and not really have the, I want to say answers because the answers are within you. I think it was more about unlocking it. I have key here. This key came out again. It's more about unlocking your potential. And that's what we're going to manifest today. I'm going to throw in a little bit of meditation music because I want to stay focused here. You know how it goes. And then I'm going to be also, yes, going live on Facebook as well. We all know what's happening tomorrow, correct? Should be in the title. Libra full or new moon. And then we have an Aries full moon after that. So some of you, I kept on getting that movie, Angels in the Outfield. So hang on one second. Let me put on some music here. Just some meditation stuff that we can listen to so I can stay on point and on focus. Then I'm going to do our prayer. I'm going to go live on Facebook as well. So if you guys want to have a chit chat in the comments and stuff, I'm probably not going to really be watching. I might take questions a little bit later after the main reading is done. Feel free, if you would like to donate, you can donate to my channel as well through PayPal. Don't donate through, Super Chat. Hang on one second, because I have like 3 decks of cards here, and then I'm going to actually pull for all the signs too. But this whole shifting realities thing, I feel like some of you, and I know this for a fact, we've been kind of like stuck in a weird vortex type thing. And, in a holding pattern or in this, yeah. See, I get that happens, yeah. We've been stuck in like this holding pattern, and it kind of played out in our 3D world because of who we are in the collective. It played out in our 3D world as, the starts with the C, and ends with a D, and, lockdowns and all the, the whole nine. Because the children of God have been on lockdown. Like, we've legit been on lockdown. Many of us have been dealing with this since 2017, where we just did not feel ourselves. We had to shift realities, and we went into our hermit mode. And many of us were like, what is going on? This is cray-cray. Okay, we'll hit this one. This is 1111. Spiritual awakening, cellular region. Yeah, we'll do this one. Sounds about right. I think that's what we need, collective. So let's get on with this. I also have the power of love cards, because this is a full moon in Libra. It talks all about, your relationships to yourself and your relationships to others. So, one of the things that I really felt is being able to acknowledge your pain and being able to actually admit things hurt and being able to release it, to God and for the angels to deal with without you holding on to the baggage anymore of what all the details of every little thing that has happened to you in your life. Um, yeah, I know. I've been one of those ones who've been like, F this person. I'm one of the first ones, like, my tolerance level for humans have been like at a zero threshold. I don't there's certain humans that I absolutely adore, and then there's certain humans that I just am like, I can't deal with these people. Because of the stuff that they've done. But a lot of times, those things and some of us don't want to hear it, me personally, too. Some of the things that have been done to us, we kind of tolerated. Your tolerance level, collective, has been, yeah. Yeah, I think like 5-10 years ago, you wouldn't have put up with this shit. Not even joking. You would have busted somebody's face in. But many of you have really learned patience and being patient with yourself, learning the self-love and understanding that good things flow from you. Personally, they do. You can manifest. One of the things that I found is I can manifest like a sucker for other people. But when it come to my own life, I was too busy, always looking outside of myself instead of looking at how I can manifest for myself. And then I was exhausted all the time. Who can relate? Give me a hell yeah. Like, just exhaustion, because you want to stay in integrity. You want to do the right thing. And that is so rare in this day and age, to move in that place of not wanting to hurt somebody or not trying to get ahead and not try, just you doing you, and you get attacked for just doing you. I'm going to go live on Facebook now. So I'm not really going to try and pay attention to either one. It's just, I think that it's something that my people in my own town need to hear as well. So, because like my tolerance and pain threshold was due to a lot of the people I dealt with in this town. And they didn't realize the damage of what they were doing with themselves or to themselves, and how that affected everybody around them. It's like a selfish energy. Do you understand what I mean? It's like a selfish, self-serving energy instead of a giving, loving energy, which many of us as the collective have been just drained, because all we did was give. All we did was give and give. And people just kept on taking and taking. All right, I'm going to hit the live button on here. So, y'all, like, I will get to the reading. Just let me do this with Facebook quick, and we will go here. Hello, Facebook. I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube. So, I don't ever do this for you guys on Facebook, for my community of people on Facebook. Consider this a treat. I hope that you like the title, because it's time to be shifting your reality of allowing negative things into your life and not knowing how to get rid of that nasty poverty-stricken, lack mentality that people in my world, people in my world and people that I know have tolerated. Many of you don't even realize there was generational curses that have been spoken over you and your family for generations and generations and generations. Like, I'm giving you keys here. So I won't be looking at the comments. Enjoy Facebook and my people on here. I don't ever do this for you guys. I'm usually over on YouTube, but I actually am on YouTube Live right now. So that's my collective of people. Those are the ones who have been with me since day one, and that's my main priority. But I figured I would bless you on Facebook with some truth here, and maybe help you as well see clearly into some things that, you know, maybe can help you move forward in your walk and your life. By the way, hi Facebook. I don't really like this on my face, so we're going to actually shift this. So I know in this town there's a lot of haters. I know in this town, if you're doing well, people automatically assume, you know. Let me just say one thing. Lisa, Luann is not going to deal with anybody's fuck shit, okay? We're just gonna put it out there. So if you don't like what I do, you don't have to be on here or watch, okay? If you don't understand what I'm doing when I read cards, I'm basically helping you. I'm reading your life is basically what I'm doing. And I don't even get on Facebook because it's low vibrational, so I'm gonna try and actually raise the vibration. I've tolerated so much crap in this town. Hi, Alice. Oh my gosh, is that my Jess? Jess! I manifested you back! Holy crap! How have you been, girl? I've been wondering about you. Actually, was just talking to you about you the other day, wondering where you've been, and you pop up like the Pisces you are. All right, collective. Here we go. The bottom of this deck is the Light Seers deck. Look, this came out. This came out. This card is the Page of Swords. This card, yeah, somebody very well could be reading your mail. Somebody very well could. You always say it's the spy card, but I don't know about that with this specific card. I really don't. I think that somebody has been doing some research and somebody has been getting some ideas that they're holding on to instead of releasing them. And some of the things that you very well could have been doing is like self-help stuff of trying to actually one of the definite things that I had got was turning your pain into profit. That wherever there has been an area in your life or a certain struggle in your life, that you can turn that area, if you could flip it around, turn that area into profit and actually help other people at the same time. Oh, Five of Swords. Yeah, look. Some of you are tired and have headaches. I mean, you're working nice. I know. Good. I'm glad that you're here. Five of Swords. This card represents. Look, for my Facebook people, this card actually represents like people who are in the background. Very well could represent your own shadow. It could represent all of those things where you just feel like you're not good enough. That lack mentality. Yeah, the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords was at the bottom, and the Seven of Swords in reverse underneath that. Yeah, you're like, I don't want to deal with these people. I don't want to deal with this stuff. I don't want to deal with all of this crap. And if you've been single, your tolerance level for has been exponential when dealing with people. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense love in everyone. Collective. Some of us have tolerated being mistreated and being used and being abused for so doggone long that you're just like, something's got to give here. Or you've actually retreated and hermited yourself, even from responsibilities. That was right underneath that. You're aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Some of us have overgiven to the point to where you were drained. And some of you still do that. And then evolution's under that. This is a beautiful deck, by the way. This is a Power of Love deck. So I'll pull out some oracles to go along with all of this. All right. Then the Page of Cups is here. Where did that Wheel of Fortune go? Because the Wheel of Fortune is in here too. Where's that at? Did the Wheel of Fortune really just disappear on me? It went somewhere. Well, either way, you have the Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Make sure that it's not caught in here. I don't see it. I don't know where it got to here. It went flying, I think, somewhere. That's not cool. Da 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 da. Sometimes that happens. A card will drop, and I'll find it. Well, did I pick it up and put it within here? Because I don't want to be without the card, and this is one of my favorite decks. Where's that Wheel of Fortune at? Some of you have shared some things with people too, and they have actually went and told other people the stuff that you've shared with them in secret and in private. And that betrayal, that made you clam up, and you just didn't want to mess with people as a result of that anymore. You were like, I am not even going to... I gotta find this card. Hold on, it's gonna bother me until I do. Oh, there it is. There it was. Look, this came out here with the Page of Cups, with the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. You've been stuck on this rotating wheel of karmic effery. Okay? You have. Because you've tolerated it. It wasn't something that, it was like something that you did not personally know how to break out of. You've been praying, you've been meditating, you've been doing all of the right things. It's just you didn't know how to get a clear breakthrough. And a lot of people have been in this third party energy. Even though this is the Page of Cups, this is offering love, this is offering, But if you look at this card, there's one person, only one person out of these, and 3 people here. There's only one person drinking from that cup. These other 2 are thirsting to death, and they don't give a shit. Selfishness of some people have just been disgusting, especially when it comes to resources. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Especially when it came to resources and your time and your money and your job. And yeah, you got the big boss man right there. Look at all the treasure he's stacking up here. Got the big boss man here, stacking up all kinds of treasure. This is another thing with the haves and the have-nots. I was talking about this the other day. Man, 3 of Swords. Told you this third-party energy is here. Some of you have been recycling this whole doggone cycle for so doggone long, and it just seems so unfair, and it seems so balance, temperance, and you're trying to make a balance out of this whole thing of not overgiving but not undergiving. Does that make sense? This is all about Libra. Like I said, Libra, I don't give a shit. It's a dual sign. Emperor. Yep. There's the Emperor card. My collective on YouTube, you guys are so powerful. And if you understood the power of manifestation and being able to flip your pain into profit and shift that reality of what you've gone through to help other people, that is one of your destinies. I'm telling you. You didn't go through those things or struggle with certain things in vain. It was specifically placed in your life so that you can actually overcome and come out the other side a way better human being and a way better person. And like I said, I kept on getting that whole angels in the outfield type thing. I feel like there was another illustration I got today, and I gave it to my Capricorn friend. And I had mentioned to this person, look, the way things are set up in the sky right now, you're going to love this. You know how Saturn is restrictive? Like Saturn is the planet of restriction. Saturn's about to turn direct in like 4 or 5 days. Okay? Pluto turns direct tomorrow, right along with this new moon. The way I got it was Saturn put all of the, when we talk about like shooting pool, Saturn is like the barrier, the safety. And Saturn strategically placed all of the balls in the rack. Okay? The rack is considered Saturn. Now, what I was getting was it's so tightly connected that, you know how sometimes people can put a pathetic rack together and it's real loose and then the balls just don't, you know, when you break, the balls just kind of just don't break nicely, and like everything's still like, oh yeah, it's because of it was a bum rack is what it was. Right now everything is so condensed, and Saturn has this us in this rack with the balls, you know, the way I looked at it. And whatever your obstacle is, or whatever obstacles you're facing, it's like right now, if you do this energy right, you can run the doggone table. Because everything's strategically placed for you to overcome whatever you're dealing with. Whatever painful events have happened, right now, when that thing breaks and the balls go, the table's set up for you to win. As long as you make the correct moves at the right time. Well, we're having how many planets going direct this month? Huh? We have the planet of communication going direct, even though it's been kind of a mess. We have the planet of communication, Mercury's going direct, with Jupiter at the same time. I think on the 18th. And then we have Saturn going direct in the next few days. We have Pluto and then Libra new moon. So the cue ball, it's sort of like how you aim and your intentions. You can't lose. If your intentions are from a pure place of helping others and loving others and not selfishness and greed, as long as you stay in integrity, and once that rock is lifted, once Saturn is direct, like you can shift this whole dynamic at this point, which is one of the things I was getting. All right, now I'm just gonna do freestyle here. I'm not going to take cards in reverse for right now. Two of Swords. I'm not going to take cards in reverse for right now. I'm going to put them all in the upright. But then I'm going to go over through these, and if they come out in reverse, then so be it. All right. There we are. Is that Page of Swords again? Kind of cool. Bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Like I said, the choice is yours. This choice here of how you want to move is yours. Yeah, I cleared these decks before I did this. I've been down here kind of, I had to redecorate table and everything. But, alright guys. Five of Pentacles is that whole losing a house, being left out in the cold. You know, somebody got really hurt here. Someone was like ripped away from a home, ripped away from their livelihood, maybe had to move state. But there is supporting help here. Your angels and your support system. Some of you very well could have a watchdog too. Like, that's kind of vicious. Look at that. Dog's like, yeah, bitch, get away from my house. Yeah, you don't belong here. This very well could be you guarding your energy too. I think you got the truth on this situation with the Ace of Swords. The truth of whether it be your reality of who you are as a person, or whether it be your reality of who somebody else is in your life, what their role was. They were just playing their role collective to get you to the point to where you were fed up enough to pull this sucker out and say enough is enough. I'm done dealing with this. Some of you have a lock. See this huge lock? Some of you locked somebody out of your house. Some of you have changed the locks. Maybe even change the locks to your access to your car. Change the locks to your home. Change the locks to your heart. Period. Eight of Cups. You were told to walk away from certain things. Could have been a job. It could have been a person. It could have been an energy. It could have been so many different. It could have been repetitive cycles. It could have been anything that has you came into a truth about what somebody was doing to you. You did. You came into a truth of how evil some people hearts really are, and their intentions were not good for you, and you ended up blocking yourself with the nine of wands here, this blockage. So this is your wounded warrior card, and being on defense and guarding your heart because of what other people have done to you. Collective, it's not okay. It's not right. I understand that, and trust me, these planets that are about to get wrecked, they understand it too. Yes, they do. If somebody's doing some shit, yeah, the truth is coming out about that one way or another. And this is the end of that cycle with the World card. It is. It's like I said a few months ago. We are at the very tail end of the age of Pisces. Our world is changing. And holding on to the things that used to make us happy just aren't going to make us happy anymore. When you find out that money isn't all that there is in this life, that love and peace and happiness is what everybody's actually striving for. But they find it in things outside themselves instead of inside. That's why many of us collective had to really just guard ourselves and basically just, yeah, fight off the wolves, I say. So, some people don't get that. Some people are like, I don't understand how you can just like not want to be around people. Well, when people have done nothing but this to you, when people have done nothing but push you away, and or you've done this. Four Cups is underneath this. So this is piggybacks that. Some of you went into a place of meditation about this. And you were like, why wasn't I good enough? Why? What was it about me when I was just trying to help you? Why wasn't I good enough? When the whole entire time you were better than good enough. That is the truth that you needed to know. Like I said, flipping this around and turning your pain into profit and turning one of the things that I often tell my daughter, look, no matter what other people do or what other people say, you can't control them. You have to be able to give up control of how people view you, how people see you. And you just have to not, if you know you're doing the right thing and you know that you're doing it out of love, I get it. Sometimes we lose our temper and sometimes, we just, you know, Three of Wands with his Ace of Swords. This is that whole waiting for your ships to come in. However, in this card, this is knowing which way to go and being patient while you're waiting. And I think that that's what this Nine of Wands is. It's like, all right, you're going to get clear direction on where you messed up in life. And it's in that pain that you've sat in for so doggone long that you need to release. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, collective. You do. Things that you've needed to walk away from that wasn't destined for you to sit in. That wasn't technically your hurt to sit. I mean, yeah, there's painful things, but some people sometimes don't care. And you have to be able to cut them out. Five of Swords right there. You have to cut out those type of people. People trying to get you to feel guilty for something that they're doing that isn't right. And you know this. One of the things God has been working on me about is if you're not accepted or you're not invited or you're left out, it's for your protection. God's protection was their rejection, like your rejection from that person. That was your protection from the divine creator, the king of the universe. He was like, yep, okay, well, I'm going to put you behind this barrier so that you can actually see clearly, Page of Swords, exactly who this person is and how to turn it around. Some of you have been in a holding pattern, a waiting pattern. And you've been planting seeds of goodness, patience, love, peace. And that's what that will be what you the rewards that you will reap personally, because you've done work and hard work on yourselves. You have the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Swords in reverse right here at the bottom of the deck. This is choosing. You can choose to stay on this timeline. God ain't gonna force you to do nothing. This is free will. Hi, Aunt Linda. This is free will. And it's up in the air. It's like almost like with this smurfazine thing. Do I get it to keep my money or do I not? And trust God? Do I just follow the crowd and follow the 3D crap? Or do I follow what God is leading me to do? Fighting off the wolves. Because many of us have had wolves that we've needed to walk away from for a really long time. And the freedom that comes from that. All right, I'm gonna. Some of you, I really feel, have been in scripture. You've been reading. You've been so patient, and you've just been trying to release, through prayer and meditation, the pain of past things that just seemed like they. How can I even put that? They just and it's like stuff that would just pop in your head for no apparent reason, and it's just like, why? Well, a lot of times it's generational curses, folks. That's why. And we have to be the curse breakers for our family line. We have to be the curse breakers in our family. Like I said, you're going to have a choice to make. Are you going to choose to have faith or live in fear? And that is the two timelines that we are on. It's one of walking in your purpose and in your destiny and who God created you to be. And then there's this one where you just follow the crowd and you just like robot would and go along with the crowd. You know, and I'm not shaming anybody for if they want to get the smurfazine, go right ahead and do that. That is completely your that's okay. You do whatever you feel is correct for you. That's how I feel about it. But if you're doing it just to keep a job or money, I would highly suggest that please rethink that. You know, there's so many people who I don't want. Yeah, there's so many people who 4 cups who are just drinking the Kool-Aid and just because they're living in fear of what something what they can't express. You're with being silenced. Somebody is just like, look, the good book tells me this. I know I'm supposed to be walking in faith and I'm supposed to be, you know, having more understanding and about all this stuff, but there hasn't been enough research done for me to even be comfortable with making this choice. So they're trying to push it. No, I didn't mean to get on this, but they're trying to push it on you. Trying to push it on people. Y'all know that's right. There's that card. Yeah, some people are just drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, yeah. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5 shots, 6 shots. How many more do we need? I say none. That's my opinion. Alright. 5 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. That Knight of Wands in the reverse came out. Some of you might be putting your hoe shoes away. Just saying. Some of you, like I said, you might have also just felt like quarantined. Because the Knight of Wands is fast-moving energy. This is a really fast-moving energy. But it's been in reverse. I also, you all know what I think of the Knight of Wands. The no-ho zone. So, like I said, some of you also might have been feeling like you've just been stuck in your house. And I think some of that is driving you crazy, too. Like, you kind of just want to break free. All right. Definitely stay in this place of prayer. If you're still struggling with past things that God has been dealing with you with, as far as like hurt, anger, You know, like the lower energies of greed and selfishness and all of those things, like lack, poverty mentality, that has been huge. And some of you just been sitting in it instead of doing something about it. God wants us to be abundant. And if you stay in fear, and that is a big, huge part of the whole lack mentality, is this thing of fear, fear of faith. Some of you have invited people into your lives who have a lack mentality and didn't even realize they rubbed off on you. Poverty mindset, never having enough, have to have more and more and more and more. King of Pentacles. Here we go. Taurus. Ace of Swords with the Three of Wands. Some of you really, really, really want to break out of the hurt from deep childhood wounds too. Like, some of you have been honestly doing very well and you're very stable, but there's still something that's lacking that you're like, I know there's got to be more. And some of you are doing very well, you know, when it comes to finances and stuff like that. Unfortunately, with everything going on in the world right now, you're going to have a decision that you have to make. Are you going to allow these type of people who've screwed you over? Look at the wolves in sheep's clothing. These are wolves in sheep's clothing back here. Are you going to allow these people to continue to tell you what to do? With the Eight of Cups, this is your advice. Like, walk away from people who are trying to take your sense of security. And actually, if it comes down to it where you have to make a decision of your relationship with the creator of the universe and the king of all things, or money, I hope that you choose wisely, that you choose the God of all things. Because guess what? That's the provider right there. You have your job because of the God of the universe. You have your business because of the divine creator. You are strategically placed in these places to be a blessing to other people. Not be selfish, not be poverty stricken, or have that lack mentality. There's so much more out there that maybe if there's something that you feel has been hindering you, God might have something completely different for you. You will be a blessing to other people. And if you walk in that, I'm not saying it's an easy path or an easy road. If you walk in that, he will bring you manna from heaven. He will make sure that you are clothed correct. Your clothes won't wear out. He will make sure, he will be your provider, your peace, your strength. It's just people want it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Five of Swords with the Five of Swords. With the Eight of Cups. You are to walk away from people who treat you like this. With the Eight of Cups. You are to walk away from people who are nasty and who have done nothing but downgrade you and treat you like crap. That's clarifying the Five of Swords. That does not usually, that happens sometimes with me, but it is what it is. I'm going to put this other card here too. Yeah, Page Wands. We have an Aries new moon or full moon coming after this new moon in Libra, which is balancing out these scales. I really feel like the decisions that you make in the upcoming, don't bend the knee, people. Don't bend the knee. If you are strong in your convictions, don't bend the knee. These people are just trying to rush. This is like an empty victory. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4, 5 shot, 6 shot. How many more do we have to get? Huh? Don't bend the knee to these type of people. I really feel like God is telling you to do an inventory and do a cleanup and a clean out. You know who they are. You know who these jackwagons are. You do. You know exactly who these people are in your life that have been doing nothing but causing you pain and grief and hurt. Nine of wands, keeping you stuck behind a wall, not being able to escape. Well, there is an escape. You just have to see the higher perspective of all of this. That old world that we used to know absolutely is ending. The pre-COVID world is ending, and things are changing. Just how are you going to move? Are you going to bend the knee every time someone comes at you with a sword or needle? I'm really happy to be able to do this for you guys on Facebook too. I haven't really done and showed you my stuff on Facebook of how I roll, but it's because I feel like a lot of people on Facebook don't get it, and then they prejudge and think I'm into witchcraft, and I'm not. This is actually an ancient this is ancient knowledge from the divine creator, that it just so happened that I ended up came down my bloodline, and yeah, sorry if I have nah, not sorry. I'm not sorry I have these abilities. I'm not. You don't understand it, hey, keep watching. 'Cause I'm probably going to be coming on live and doing a lot of stuff with Facebook too, until like they take us off. Because I really feel like some of these platforms, which I was told YouTube will probably be coming down as well. So I'm going to have to figure out another platform of where I'm going to go at one point. The Fool in Reverse. Yeah, some of you have been really scared to take this leap of faith of just being like, screw this job. Take that job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. The Chariot in Reverse. Some of you actually I'm going to say this, during quarantine, you went nuts. Like, yeah, some of you, there was a lot of divorces and stuff like that had happened because people actually realized they really did not like each other at all. 10 of Cups, this is a happy home, happy life, happy wife. Yeah, some of you were like, screw these people, this person sucks. Yep. Some of you were on your knees praying. Look at that. Get me out of this marriage. Get this person away from me. Page of Cups. Because you were dealing with an immature possible cancer, but yeah, an immature, emotionless, yeah, some of you might have been praying for a person too, and your prayers are being answered. If you've been praying to get out of this stuff, and you've been praying for God to reveal and remove these type of people who keep you in a wounded state. Like I said, this is the Wounded Warrior card. This is like you wanting to fight back, and until you've done your own healing, but you have been enlightened to who those evil enemies are. You've been enlightened. You see it clearly. And some of you have been doing the right thing, and you have been on your knees and you've been praying and asking God to help you. Well, this represents Holy Spirit up here. This represents the Holy Spirit coming and filling up that cup and saying, here, drink from everlasting. Two sevens right here. This cup will never run dry. Some of you have been offering this cup to people who really don't deserve it. That'll just keep you in a wounded state and have just continually, you know, they're no good for you. You know it. But you know, you're doing the right thing. You're praying for them. And God won't fault you for that. I can tell you that right now. We're told to pray for our enemies. We're told to pray for those who abuse us. We're told to pray for those who have, and that's some of the hardest things that you have to learn, collective. That's some of the hardest stuff to deal with. It's like, why would I want to pray for somebody who just shits on me every single time and every single chance they get? Because Jesus commanded us to. That's why. And when you're walking in that, this is like a stubborn energy that, like, you're like, I don't like these people. They're jerks. Absolutely. But they were put in your path for you to be able to come into higher learning, higher knowledge, and a deeper relationship with God. If you wouldn't have gone through the trials that you've gone through in this life, you wouldn't be the person who you are today. These people who seem to have everything that comes to them so doggone easy, what are they really learning? I get words for people all the time, and they happen. One of the things you just cannot tolerate, like I said, and is bending the knee with the Five of Swords here twice. You need to walk away. I don't give a shit if they're family, if they're friends, if they're co-workers, if it's a boss, it's a job. Do not bend the knee. You walk away from that holding your head held high, because God has something way better for you on the other side of all of this. Because right here with the World card and with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been planting seeds of righteousness, peace, joy, love, abundance. Your ancestors are coming through as well, too. Hardcore. Like the World card and Seven of Pentacles. Why is that here? Like I said, this is the bottom. You have to make that choice, and some of you are going to. And this is going to be very, very quick. Some of it very well could be a painful choice. But it's going to balance. Here's that Six of Pentacles. It's going to balance everything out to the way exactly where it needs to be. And it's going to put you in direct alignment with God's, look at that, Eight of Wands. It's going to put you in direct alignment with where you're going next in life and your path. You might be, like I said, if you have the faith to be like, I'm not bending the knee, I'm going to trust God and have faith and walk away from this, even though you don't know where it's going to lead you. You're going to have so many more new opportunities to do the things that God really had put in your life to do. It's coming. And we're called here to make a difference. Who would have guessed we would have been here during the middle of the apocalypse? Like, come on. That's what I keep saying. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords. There's that contract broke. Thank God. World card at the bottom of the deck. I told you. This cycle is finished. If people have mistreated you, if people have did you dirty, be prepared for apologies. Be prepared for revolution. It's just, what is your part going to be in all of this? I don't ever suggest violence. That's like a last resort. We just have to understand that we're coming into a whole different world. Some of you might have to jack up a person, just so you know. Someone might have to get murked verbally. Okay? You might have to verbally murk somebody. And I'm not saying it's always the right thing to do, but for you to stay in your peace, you just might have to just go ghost on somebody and be like, I'm done. I throw my hands in the air, I throw my swords down. I'm done. I'm taking off the blindfold. I see things for exactly what they are. And that karmic contract is finally broken in my life. Period. Point blank. I've done the research. I've asked God. I prayed about it. I've studied. I've been on my hands and knees asking God, what can I do? God said, fear or faith? Do you trust me or you don't you? Like I said, some of it, as we hear it's an emergency. Emergency reading. Some people just live in this state of perpetual fear that they're just not going to have enough. And God's provided everything. One of the things that I said the other day, look, people, no matter what happens to me, I don't give a shit if they cut off the water supply. Say that would happen. I'll go hit a rock. Water will come out that doggone rock. God's done it before. He can do it again. They say we can't go get food because we won't get this earth. Guess what? God will provide manna from heaven. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Oh, I get sick and I can't get medicine. Well, guess what? God is the divine healer. Go ahead and try something. That's the way I look at it. It's all about walking in, understanding who you are as a child of the Most High and standing in your power and saying, I'm not bending my knee to no human being, no human construction, no human structure. I will stand for what's true, what's noble, and what's right with integrity. And God's going to be like, bless that. No matter how much pain you've gone through, your pain you can turn into profit. It's just overcoming it. And one of the things that I got big time, because I was thinking of one of my friends who, really struggled with alcohol, and he got clean and he got sober, and the struggles he has of wanting to pick it up again. And he knows if he does just that one time, that it will set him back. It's the same thing as this, is looking back. You pick up that past offense after you gave it to God, that's like saying, okay, God, I don't trust you. So I'm just going to hold on to all this pain. I'm just going to hold on to it all myself and carry all the burdens myself and be this wounded warrior myself. When you know the solution, and that's giving it over. I'm telling you, it's giving it over to the Most High. God will not leave you or ever forsake you. Look at the world card with the sun card. This is following God. This is following the correct timeline of faith. And when you see God move on your behalf, and you see the creator of all things be like, okay, that was an act of faith, and then just blesses you out of the blue, and you're kind of like, well, I don't know what I did to deserve that. It's because you've proven that you're his kid, first off. I mean, that for me, when I get stuff like prayers answered and I see things and God moves, and a lot of times, like I said, he does it on other people's behalves. That's why it's good to pray for each other. But like when I pray for people and I see something happen that wasn't supposed to go a certain way, and it flips, and I see that a prayer has been answered for somebody else who has been in need, and I'm like, don't thank me, thank God, because God did that. I just put it on my heart to pray. That's it. So many times I've been having to tell people that, like, they'll be like, thank you so much. Well, I appreciate, No problem. But when I pray for people, I'm not praying like, oh yes, take down their enemies. Oh yes. No, I'm actually being like, God, be merciful here. How about some justice and some truth? Like, stop letting this evil stuff prevail. It's not right. For, you know? And that's my opinion. So, that's kind of what I got for you, collective. I know that you all have been in places of pain and fear and not knowing what's next and where are we going to go from here and what are we going to do? I want you to look back at your life. I want you to look back at your life, and I want you to be grateful for every single time God provided something for you. That He didn't have to. God didn't have to do this. And whether or not you can even look at the same thing with COVID. You could be like, why would God allow this? Why in the heck? Like, you could do the same thing with this thing that's going on with, the V. And flip it into a positive and be like, all right, this is my opportunity. You can turn that tragedy into an opportunity to help other people. Yo, I really feel this, and I was talking to a friend the other day about it. Bartering and helping one another is going to come back into style with your talents and, with anything that like God has gifted you in. Some people are gifted in craftsmanship. Some people are gifted in, you know, uh, speaking, teaching. Some people are gifted in labor work, whatever that might look like. And we might have to, some people are gifted gardeners. Some people are gifted in medicine. Some people are gifted in, different things that we can barter with each other and break out of this matrix system. You just have to look for the good and you have to look at the unobvious things and like not be like, damn the system, even though like God's gonna do that himself. We just have to be able to survive. And I'm telling you, if you can get this mindset of abundance and a sense of community again, you guys will all be looking at things in a whole new light. Some people are gifted at cooking. Some people, I'm just telling you, we got to come together as a community of people. That's why I went live on Facebook today. Because some people have just been selfish. Let's just put it out there. Some people are some of the most greedy, selfish people. And it's kind of gross, to be honest with you. I repent for all the times I've just been like, oh, I can't afford to do that. Or, that's a poverty mentality. My aunt on here is one of the most giving people I've ever met in my entire life. And it's why, like, it's the power of giving and planting seeds and sowing into people's lives just because you love them. It's unfathomable. And she probably could attest for all of this. She has more than enough because she has been sowing into, especially her family's life for so doggone long. She will just buy things and think, okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but she'll buy it and just to give it away because she feels someone else could use it. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. You guys, it's time to clean out your house. Time to start giving things to people who need them. We were never meant to be a selfish people. God isn't a selfish God, and we're his kids. We are to live in an abundant mindset. Period, point blank. All right. I love you, Facebook. I'm going to get off of here. I hope that this was enlightening for you. I'm going to pull Power of Love card here. See what kind of messages I get. I'm going to pull a few here for this. Responsibility. There's one. All right, give me a few more. God, please. What do you want? What do you want your people to know? I'm not going to take all of them, but I'll take that one. Satisfaction. Give me one more, please. I like these oracle cards. They're so pretty. Give me one more. Take that one. Cooperation. Goes right. Release. Look. This is how you flip your reality, people. You release all expectations of what you have of other people. You pray about it and you release it to God. You don't go back and pick up the offense. God already saw. God knows. God will repay. Trust me on that one. All right. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. How long have I been talking about the power of thoughts and words? Right now, with the way the planets and all the energy is lined up, God is bestowing so many gifts on his children, and it's your responsibility to use them correctly. Not to manipulate, but to actually use them correctly to help other people. Satisfaction. When you release that old stuff, which releases here, and you give it to God, that's a burden that's lifted off of you. A lot of times you do a lot of crying. I do a lot of crying a lot. All right, satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. We're not bending the knee. Collective, we're not bending the knee. You have total satisfaction. These are, I think, honestly, please feel free to go back and write all of these down. I think that you need to recite them. You are my satisfaction, God. I trust you. Let your energy of love guide you to self-approval, that self-love that only you can generate from within. And cooperation. This is working with other people. In the quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Every person and every experience have value. It's pretty much what I was just saying. The trials that you went through, they were all valuable to make you who you are today. We have to value the pain and the suffering. And yeah, we were given a cup of suffering. What makes us think we're any better than God's own son, Jesus? Like, we were given this cup of suffering on this earth. We aren't any better. You're gonna walk this earth. This is the way it is on this planet when we incarnated here. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have a release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. You can give this stuff, like I said, release it to the universe. Release it. And don't pick it back up. And that, under that is joy. You will get joy when you do this. That has been one thing that I've been saying is joy is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Gratitude is a choice. Being grateful for everything and everybody and every experience in your life. It's a choice. It's not always an easy choice. I understand that. Because some things just are painful and hurt. Just remember, you are loved by the Creator. And no, God didn't do this stuff to hurt you. He did this stuff to build you, to create you into who you're called to be in this life. No matter what that is. And I think you guys are going to be able to get really creative with this real creative energy. That's going to make you extremely beyond happy, but actual have true joy inside. If you release the pain and the sorrow, this is how you transmute that nasty, yucky energy. You got to release what God has been telling you to release. You got to trust and have faith and not go back and pick up the offense. Okay? Commitment. You got to be committed to this life. This is a lifestyle for me. This isn't something that I chose to do in this life. This was thrusted on me. And for the longest time, nobody really understood it. But now I'm fine. People are starting to understand. And I know who my real people are. I know who my real family is. I know who really, truly loves me. And I know that they were sent to me from the divine creator. God has my back. And remember that all those seeds that you planted, none of them were in vain. God will bring them back around. A lot of times you get an apology. It's just after you get the apology, it doesn't mean that you have to have that person in your life anymore. You can get an apology, just don't let people manipulate you. We're supposed to forgive. For us. Not for them. We forgive for us. Because it's what God would tell us to do. It's what Jesus did. Hanging on that cross. He forgave everybody who's denied him. Betrayed him. A lot of us have been dealing with betrayal. Well, we come out the other side of betrayal. What is the opposite of betrayal? Heck, Jesus sitting on that cross, not even God forsaken him. Because he felt the weight of the world on him. But he still said, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Of course, I would have said, forgive them, Father, they're freaking morons. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand. We have to walk in that place, and that gives you perfect peace and joy. All right, I'm off here, Facebook. I love you guys. You take care. Feel free to share this on whatever, but yeah. Kind of got to see what I do. Blue Storm Tarot will be coming out very directly. I'll still have Blue Flame to go live on and stuff, but yeah, I'm actually going to be starting a new channel on YouTube. I don't know how long they're going to allow us to actually do this on YouTube, so we might have to find a new platform. Same with Facebook, who knows? It is what it is. Anyway, love you. Mwah. Love you, everybody on my Facebook. Love you. Alright, YouTube. It's just us now. Who's on here? Hi! How y'all doing? That was different. I actually had people on Facebook. I could legit feel their pain. I had people on Facebook and I had people on YouTube all at the same time. I don't usually go live simultaneously, but I felt like this was a message for, you know, my people here in town as well. Because I've never really been accepted for doing this type of stuff with using cards and everything. So I kept it on YouTube. Not that they couldn't have found me over here. It's just I felt like if they were really seeking, they would find me over here. And it seemed like the only ones that, you know, from this town who were. or trolls, or wanted to troll me. So it is what it is. I figure I'm throwing my gifts out there at this point. Throwing everything at people's feet. And if they don't want to hear it, that's okay. They don't have to accept it. They don't have to like it. I don't care. I give edifying messages. I hope that this was helpful. Let me look at the chat. Let me see. Who's all in here? Alice in Wonderland. Jess. Well, it's really good to see you all. Anyway. I'm going to go through the signs now. Who wants the sign reading? Huh? Who wants the sign reading? What cards should I use? I don't want to use these ones. I use this. Alright. I'm going to go through the signs. I didn't do this for Facebook, but whatever. Just want to do a collective reading. Alright. What's going on for Aries? Spirit. With this Pluto direct. Five of Swords in reverse. I can't make this freaking shit up. Aries! What are you dealing with, guys? Did you cut somebody off? Hmm? There was something that was cut off here that was an empty honestly, it was very immature. Whatever this energy was, it was extremely immature. A lot of people got hurt too. Aries. I'm not saying it was you. I'm not saying it was the other person. It could be either or. You both could have been kind of acting childish and just going back and forth. But I think that that energy has come to an end with it being in reverse. All right. Five of Swords. Why is that here? The Emperor. In reverse. Aries. Aries. Stop being manipulative, Aries. And or, if I could take this another way. Some of you aren't standing for this stuff no more. Like I'm sitting in my power. And I wish a person would. At this point. This person has hurt enough people. Some of you might be whistleblowing. Just saying, Aries. Alright. Your card came out, Aries. Death. Like I said, I wish someone would. I really wish someone would. And got the balls. Could have been a Scorpio. Could have been another Aries. Someone didn't have... I think you're just sitting there waiting now. Four of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Seven of... Hang on a minute. Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to look at that for a second. Okay. With Death being here, with the Emperor, that is definitely Mars and Pluto energy together. They're side by side. I think when Mars goes into Scorpio, Aries... Some people might be like, I ain't playing with you no more, Aries. And or you're like that with these people. Like, if you come against my stability and the seeds and stuff that we've planted, and you're trying to, yeah, screw with my stability, yeah. Look at that sickle. Mm-hmm. See the fire back? Like I said, this is such Mars and Pluto energy. Pluto goes direct. Where is Mars at right now? Mars is in Libra, I think. And I think Venus is in Sag. Make sure Aries that if someone comes back and apologizes, don't let them back in. You can accept the apology, forgive, because people do. They come back and they expect that you're going to let them right back in. And it'll really screw with your stability if you do. All those things that you've been planning. Yeah, Queen of Swords, and, before Libra season here, don't do it. Don't let them back in. Cut them off like the Queen of Swords would. I know you don't want to hurt anybody, but technically, some of you might, but I know that, or this is you might need to apologize to somebody because it's the right thing to do. Do the right thing. All right, that's Aries. Could be, like I said, could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Sag, any other fire sign, another Aries. They could have that heavy in their chart. All right, what's going on with Taurus? Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, sandbagging. Some of you are in hermit mode. Taurus, some of you are stockpiling. Like, I look at the squirrel, he's kind of getting his nuts ready for the winter and stuff like that. And then, some of you are putting up barriers. I understand with that Uranus energy in your sign. I understand. I understand why you would be doing this, because you're like, I do not trust. I saw what happened back there with those people. I saw what happened with Aries back there. Yeah. I'm not gonna get caught up in that. Nope. Hi, OG Light Warrior. How you doing? So some of you have blocked some things off. Absolutely. Because you've learned vicariously through other people that you don't want to go there. You don't want to be stuck. And or you've experienced it for yourself. But I think some of you have really learned vicarious through other people of, to make sure you're blocking certain things off, and you're making sure that you're good. And you're like, well, out of the overflow, I shall give. Which the Four of Swords is definitely a contemplation of thoughts. And the Seven of Wands is an action card, but it's more of a defensive. And that's why I said, I like the whole stocking up. Like, some of you are taking stock in the quality and quantity of your thought processes. And, if people are coming and stealing your peace, you're blocking off that energy, Taurus. Yes, you are. Two of Pentacles. Between you and another person. Pretty well. Yeah, I put on my curse breaker oil that I make. Yep. Generational curses, doggone it. I think some of you might be caught between two different... It's like a seesaw. You're like, what do I do? Do I take the leap or don't I? Taurus. Do I just go about this thing using my intuition and going about it like I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Blocking it off, yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down. So I remember how that felt. Oh yeah, there's the Eight of... I remember how that felt. Eight of Swords. Some of you might have a child. Some of you might have been dealing with an illness. Some of you might just be sick of the negativity that is coming across the airwaves. Some of you are sick of the negativity of just people in general throwing shade. Like I said, some of you very well could have could be like a very nurturing energy where you are the nurturer of... like I said, I always look at this as the COV card. Because it affects the crown. Your thoughts. Wanna know why Blue Flame hasn't got that? Because I won't let it penetrate me. That's why. I won't speak that shit into existence, ever. Alright. What else for Taurus? And one more. Why is the Eight of Swords here? What are these thoughts that have been keeping them kind of feeling not right? Not, like, kind of down. Like, two came out. Taurus! Nine of Swords with the Six of Cups. You went from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Please take note to what's going on in the background of this picture. This person is about ready to have a mental breakdown. Like, F this. Like, I swear to, like, and your sleep patterns have just sucked. I think that you're just trying to make sure that somebody isn't doing some sneaky ass shit from a past life stuff. I think some of you are also, well, like, when you have dreams and shit, you've been dreaming about these past life instances. You've been having dreams about this stuff. And it's coming into current situations. But it was actually past life stuff, if that makes any sense at all. This is past life. Either you caught a soulmate or a loved one doing some shady ass shit they shouldn't have been doing. High Priestess, but it was in reverse. Intuitively, you know it. And the thing is we are at such a high manifestation level at this point right now, collective. We're at such a hot... Yo, even our thoughts can be dark or light. And we're at that precipice where... And I've even said it to people, like, keep on talking shit, because that's exactly what you're going to manifest. For yourself, like, you can talk shit about other people all doggone day long, but, like, yeah, don't expect those curses to land on people. Nine of Pentacles. Don't expect that. You talking shit. It's coming back on you. Especially if it's a past life karmic thing that was kind of like ordained at one point by the Most High. And guess what? You're going to see that the other person actually succeed because you talk shit. And forgiveness is huge. All right, get me off of Taurus here. Taurus, I don't know if that made any sense, but Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? You can give it 5 shuffles here. What's going on with Gems? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. What's going on with my Geminis? What's going on with Geminis? Oh, there's your opposite sign. Sagittarius. Temperance. 6 of Cups. Some of you might be balancing out some karmic stuff. Some of you might be seeing the error of your ways too. From things of, yeah, High Priestess. Gemini. Look. Very well could be thinking about a Pisces. Whether positive or negative. I don't know, Gemini. You tell me. Or you're just highly intuitive right now. Five of Wands. Who are you strong-arming, Gemini? Who are you fighting with? Pisces? Now, Gemini. You know that you like petty. Well, you're not an Aries. Ace of Pentacles. Put down the petty and pick up the ace. Made sense. Put down the pettiness and pick up the ace of Pentacles, please. Pick up a new beginning. Alright, this is done. Alright. Gemini, let's go. What's going on with Gemini? Holy Spirit, tell me. Give me some cards. Thank you. Really? Hi, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles. Something slow moving. King of Chalices. The Emperor. That's a lot of masculine energy going on right here, Gemini. Dealing with a lot of people. There's Virgo, Scorpio, and Aries. Gemini. King of Pentacles and the Magician. These were all past life people. This is all past life karma. Holy crap. You were dealing with a Virgo, you were dealing with a Scorpio, you were dealing with an Aries, you were dealing with the Taurus. And here's you, the Magician. Two kings, an emperor, and a knight. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, all past life stuff. This karma that you still need to clear, Gemini. So you might want to go back and watch the whole doggone thing. And if some of you in here wouldn't mind time stamping this, that would be super swell. Because I did the main reading, and then I'm actually going on and doing the signs. I really feel like you're manifesting from a place of goodness with your solar plexus here. And I think that you're having a lot of people returning back around. I'm not even just joking. Like, that is a fact. You have earth signs all over this. Taurus, Virgo, Aries, and Scorpio. Could have that in their chart. They could be another Gemini. Pisces too. And Pisces came out a couple different times. There's some past life karma you're still working through. Please get it worked through. Or you're going to be dealing with this for another 12 years. If it stops at that, because Uranus will be going into your sign next. Good luck. You don't want this bad karma. There's a lot of things that you need to get settled and squared away. Don't do what Blue Flame did and just stuff everything. Start having conversations with people. Especially people who you know were from a past life and were meant to be in your life for a reason. Yeah, some unstable stuff. This is what's going to block you if you don't do it. I'm just telling you. It's going to block you. Got the Ace of Pentacles here. But there's something being blocked. This stability here. And it's because of something you didn't want to face in a past life, I feel. There's something that I really feel you've been running from. When's it ever going to end? Patience. Young Jedi. But you've, honestly, here's the thing. You've manifested these people back. You did. You manifested them all to come back. But for what reason? They were all past life stuff. So, Gemini, make sure that you treat people accordingly. I'm not going to say correct, accordingly. Don't run from it. They treated you like crap. Oh, I'm going to apologize. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Hi. Capricorn energy. All right. Off, Gemini. I don't know if that resonated or not, but you guys got a lot of energies around you right now, Gemini. A lot. Holy moly. There's something that wasn't fair either. There's something you need squared away. I'm telling you, if you don't do this, you'll see. That's all I can tell you. You already know what it is. There's something that was not fair. Whether it was on your side or their side, take it how it resonates. You might have had a bunch of people come against you too. King of Pentacles. Alright, let's get off of Gemini. Alright, let's move on to Cancer. What's going on, Cancer? What's going on, Cancer Spirit? What's going on, my lovely Cancers? Through this new moon. What can I look forward to? Like I said, I think Gemini might be just wanting to kind of get out. Yeah. Really, Cancer? Really? She was actually in reverse. Some of you might be cutting and running. We're going to look at it in the upright. Queen of Swords. Why do I want to say Gemini now? Some of you Cancers could have definitely been dealing with the Gemini. Look at the like serious look on this person's face. Like she looks pissed. Some of you are pissed, Cancer. Or you're feeling this pissed off feeling. What's going on with Cancer? Give me some more. Why is that Queen of Swords here? Why was that the first card out? Ace of Wands. Some of you might be coming out of your shell and telling somebody how you really honestly feel about them. Some of you might like an air sign too. Cancer. Just saying. Give me some more. I need to know. It's getting juicy, spiced up here for the Cancers. Queen of Swords with the Ace of Wands. King of Wands. Leo energy. Spicy. Look, he has boots like I do. I shit you not. I have boots that look like that. That's so funny. I'm hearing that song, Bad to the Bone. Bad. Bad to the bone. What's going on with you guys? These are two different people. I need more info. Some of you might own, some of you Cancers, or you know of somebody who is a business owner. Very well could be a Leo. Some of you might work on a farm, or you might work for this person. This very well could be your boss. Maybe this boss is a big dick. Just saying. And just saying. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Some of you might be looking for a new job. Maybe you're getting away from this Queen of Swords and going more toward this King of Wands here. And where you're giving to both. Cancer. Got 2 new starts here. 1 and 1. Somebody might have this in their chart. They have heavy Leo and heavy air in their chart. Why is the Ace of Pentacles? New. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have been saving your money. Just in case. Like, there's the 3 of Swords then. Yeah, there was some... Okay. Yep, the Devil. Bottom of the deck. Definite Capricorn energy. Definite Saturn energy. Definite third-party painful energy. Something that I think you Cancers intuitively knew about. That very well could be their big 3. They very well could be a Capricorn, a Leo with Libra. And or there's 3 people to choose from. 3 situations that need remedied. That you had to go into the deepest, darkest depths. You had to basically go to the devil and get your shit back. You guys can get pretty deep, Cancer. Some of you might have had to do it, as long as you stayed in integrity, that's all I can say. Some of you might have had to cut somebody off, too. Very well could have been a Capricorn. Very well could have been a Libra. Very well could have been a fire sign. Oh, the devil here was nothing but a toxic energy anyway. Like, lust. And I think you're trying to break out of all of that. I don't think you want any of these people from the past anymore. I think, honestly, you want new. Give me the new. Well, that's what you want. Princess of Wands. Yeah, some of you are looking possibly at a fire sign with a big ass. Look at that. Saying. This is very much of mother energy to me. I'm not even joking. Like, very stern and strict and cold and detached, and some of you might have to break out of that Ace of Cups. Cancer, getting all the aces. There's definitely a new start in emotion if you will allow it to happen. And just being able to give and receive love. There was some healing that definitely needed to take place, though. And I think that you guys have been working on that. All right. Off of Cancer. Let's go move on to Leo. What's going on with Leo? The Chariot. Hi, Cancer. Coming over here in Leo's reading now. 7 of Swords. However, what did come out, flip out in reverse. But I'm taking them all in the upright right now. So this is plan, plotting, and strategizing. Some of you might be moving, Leo. Some of you might be being like, the sun will come out tomorrow. At your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun, with or without this person. Leo. Ace of... Really, Leo? So, like I said, some of you might have been traveling to somebody's house, and yeah, you might have, caught somebody doing some not so nice things. And or somebody might have tried to sabotage your vehicle, just so you're aware. That's 2 sevens in a row. Look at this. Some of you... Leo season starts in July. It's technically the 7th month. Knight of Wands! Someone was a hoe. I'm giving to multiple people. Someone was a hoe. Leo, someone was a skank. If you were dealing with a Cancer. Sorry, Cancer. They were... Gemini was dealing with a lot more people, though. Someone's moving quickly towards you. Maybe to offer you something, Gemini. Or Leo. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, too, who screwed you over. Just saying, Leo. Or is about to. Something wasn't equal. For your cups. Third party stuff, I told you. Sagittarius is here. That's Cancer's here. Someone might have took off with somebody's children. Just saying. Or, like, to protect these kids, you did this. These kids might not have even known you were doing it. You were like, I am not going to let that son of a bitch hurt my kids or hurt these kids like they hurt other, you know, like you might know something that nobody else knows. And I think that you're moving in to protect somebody. There could be a real heavy protection energy here, Leo. Like, look at the 3 kids in this picture. I'll be damned they hurt those 3 little girls. Like, that's what I'm hearing. The Fool. You don't care. Be damned, says Leo. Nine of Wands. Creating a distraction. And there's a Gemini card. Yeah, Lover's card. Leo. Some of you could have been creating a distraction against this old somebody trying to come near you with a haste and a quickness. And so what you did was you put up a distraction to whoever this wounded person was. The Lover's card here. Very well could have been dealing with an Aries or a past life thing. Cancer, Sag, Gemini. Some of you honestly might feel like somebody that you're talking to has kids. And the kids are in like not the best situation. And it very well could be this 7 of Swords co-parent. They might be having to co-parent with somebody, Leo. And whoever you're dealing with might be worried about money too. So some of you might be getting hitched. I'm just saying. To create a blockage or a boundary that whoever is trying to break up some kind of union here, and that, because that's what's happening. Somebody's trying to break up something here, Leo, for you. Be careful of that. They might come off as like all happy and yeah, wanting to give equally, but I don't. There's a 7 of Swords here. Someone's moving with haste. Some of you might be moving from like long distance move, creating a distraction because you are in protection mode of, like I said, you might be getting married just to solidify it and be like, yep, done. You might not tell anybody either. It might be a secret because you don't want the backlash. Like, there's a celebration here, and I really think that this person who you're dealing with has kids. It's gonna be different if you have never had children. And just remember, those kids will be looking up to you as an example of how to treat other people. And this is a new beginning, like I said, and this creating a distraction and a deterrent. Some of you are getting hitched. That's just the bottom line I see here, Leo. Some of you are getting married. You're thinking about it. Congratulations, Leo, if that is you. The best reading so far. Alrighty. Virgo. Hi, Virgo. My realist. How was your birthday, Virgos? Huh? Tell me how your birthday went. How's your birthday month? Hope you all had a blessed birthday. Despite the crap with the wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, there was a change of season. We're in the fall equinox now. You guys are like the 6th house. It's Jupiterian energy. You guys also are ruled by Mercury. And Jupiter and Mercury will be going direct at the same time, I think on the 18th. So I think that the wheel is shifting. Once more, I just heard. There very well could be some revelation that you get. Like, how do I take this? Like I said, there very well could be some revelation that you get. Ace of Swords with the King of Cups. That reminds me of the Hermit down there. Look at him. He's down there zen. Being like, I will get the truth. I'm sitting on this ground and not getting up until I get the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. If some of you are dealing with a court situation, which I don't technically see that out here, but some of you are sensing something that doesn't feel quite right. King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, or Pluto turns direct tomorrow. Some of you might be getting some really deep, dark secrets coming out. High Priestess in reverse. Your opposite sign of Pisces. Or you're dealing with the Pisces. It's been, someone might have been doing some shit too, to throw you off. It's the Ace of Swords here, and the King of Chalices. Who is this? Why is a wheel here too? Like, what is it? You're gonna find out something. It's gonna flip this wheel. I don't know what it is though. Knight of Wands. Someone has Sag in their chart. Ruled by Jupiter. Knight of Wands with a wheel. Someone running to and fro, that's a fire sign. Virgo. Could be any fire sign. Could be Leo. Could be Aries. But with Jupiter here, the Wheel of Fortune, because that is Jupiter ruled. Luck. The planet of luck. Something's shifting. Quickly. And very well could be when Mercury and Jupiter both go direct on the 18th. Things just have to marinate, I think. I think you're just sitting here all in your emotions like, I wish a nigga would. I really do. All I need to do is find out. It says, Virgo. I do love your guys' energy sometimes. Sometimes it's a little too much, but yeah, 2 of Wands. Virgo. The one thing I do like about the Wands cards, in many of them, is the fact that they're an action card, but they actually have growth. They actually have live leaves many times coming from them. Some of you might be in a gardening Virgo as well. Like, you're highly considering working with your hands. But you're conflicted between a few things. Yeah, you were. 10 of Wands, drop those burdens, please. Ten of Wands. Like, I have fear or faith. It's like, what road am I going to take? Am I going to jump head first quickly like a Sag would? Because you could morph into that. Not very easily, Virgo, because you're kind of like, sort of like fixed. But you're very mutable. Supposed to be malleable and mutable, and I really feel like you're just waiting on it. You're just waiting on the word. Bird is a word. Bird, look at the bird. There's owls, yeah, bird is a word. Came from. Alright, Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords here. 9 of Swords. Right there's 10 fucking swords, Virgo. Somebody's running from a connection. And or with haste. Or you should be. Somebody's unstable. Something that somebody did has haunted them. Someone's trying to forget that whole, is keeping them up at night. The truth had all come out, and yeah. You know, like, oh shit. All those things that I said about somebody else are now coming back on me. And I think you're just sitting there like, Virgo, you're just like, what did you expect to happen, moron? Pied Piper. Pay the piper. You fuck with the Virgo, like, they're not having it. Like, not at all. They'll zap your strength. Yeah, they will. You won't even realize they're doing it. Just by their truth. And it can be jolting for some people where they're like, help! Because when a Virgo goes off, run. Makes you want to run. Trust me, they're already 10 steps ahead of you. These Virgos aren't stupid. They play stupid so that they can catch you. And they're sitting here the whole damn time. I'm just waiting for you to confess or make a choice. Because I really, either way, am good. I'm golden. Wheels in my favor. I've been living in integrity. I can fucking get out of here if I want to. You, on the other hand, not so much. Make you run for the hills, says Virgo. Take every... You think I fall down there? I don't think so. Take everything too. Possessions and money. Yeah. Let's see here. Justice. Welcome to Libra season. Judgment. Two of Cups. And the Three of Wands. Someone made a definite decision, definite choice. Someone might be making it official. The Three of Wands is here like, wishing on a star. New moon in Libra. Yeah. Just waiting for this person to confess their true feelings and love. Yeah. I think there's a meteor shower coming up too. Look at the shooting star in the background. We're looking out for that. Something has to do with that meteor shower. Justice and Judgment and the Two of Cups. This, whatever this is, can't be stopped. This is divine. Someone gets exposed, it's divine. Don't screw over Virgos right now. Just don't do it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh boy. We'll get off that now. Doggone fire signs anyhow. Alright, Virgo. Yeah. Three of Cups. Yeah, doggone shitty ass people. Anyway, says Virgo, yeah. They sure are. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle. Virgo, you're gonna be fine either way. You already knew what was going on. I'm dying. Whoever that was, I have bottom of the deck. They're busted. Caught. Exposed. Queen of Pentacles. Sending in your power. Alright, we're moving on to Libra now. Sorry of the Hierophant. Earth energy. Virgo. Okay, I'm moving on to Libra now. Don't worry, you're going to get what you want. Exactly what you want, I promise. Whatever you're looking at, whatever you're wishing for, just make sure that you watch the whole video and transmute it. Like, make sure that whatever you want, you release without expectation. Just stay in a place of peace. And don't pick up any old baggage. If you do, someone put something on you, make sure that you forgive and you release it immediately. You do not need no more strongholds that are going to constantly be like rotating in your mind. We don't need that. All right, what's going on, Libra? Really, Libra? Four of Wands. And Zers. Happy birthday, Libra. Prince of Chalices and the High Priestess. Some of you are litty right now. Your intuition is on point. Ain't nothing, nobody getting shit. Oh my God, nobody getting shit past you. I think that you know some things, Libra. I think you know a lot of things that people don't understand about you. First off, one of the things they don't understand is you're actually a dual sign. There's both a light and a dark side to Libra, which there is with every sign. But the thing is it's all about fairness and justice. And the duality side of that is about, you know, being unjust. Some Libras can be extremely unjust and just set in their ways. You're decisive about the things that you know a lot about, but very indecisive when it comes to making like little decisions like, what do I want for dinner type of thing. I don't know, just anything. Like, I'm here doing my shit, says Libra. I'm painting my Picasso. Yeah, you can bring me a drink though. I could really use that while I'm doing this, but okay, Libra. Sit on your throne for your birthday. I do love you guys. Strength, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are working on projects. High Priestess. Some of you are into the craft. I already know you are. Look, Libra. You already, okay. You already kind of have like a portrait of your life painted out. You got it from the creator. And now it's exacting that. And I think that that's what you're doing with your creativity. Like, I think you're extremely creative right now, Libra. And there's some new things that are going to be coming in. Downloads. Just make sure that you're discerning of like what you are trying to manifest. Because it can be dark or it can be light. And you can move in either one of those energies. I don't like seeing Libras pissed. When they get pissed, they can be scary. Libras are usually, you know, like aesthetically. I'm a Libra rising, I get it. When someone's messing with your stability or your family or your love life, yeah. You tend to take that very seriously. Hi, Turtle, how are you? You tend to take that extremely serious. And you're like, I think they fucked on. Alright, why is the 4 of Wands and the Lovers here for Libra? 6 of Wands, victory. A celebration. Look at this, all celebration cards. Some of you are moving into a new home. And you know, I just thought of this. Like, you know how some of them houses are by the ocean, like are up on stilts and stuff? Some of you might be buying an ocean side house. Maybe you're getting married at the ocean. Or you did. There was some victory. Like, this was like a long, hard fought battle. But it was definitely divinely guided. 6 of Wands. This is victory that they had. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Victory over pain. Some of you were just happy being single. Some of you might own a vineyard as well. Libra, some of you might be like, yeah, this very well could... Wow. I'm getting heavy marriage, that broke at one point. Something broke down, but... Excuse me. Judgment in reverse. 10 of Cups. Family situation. 8 of Wands. You got the truth about something. About a job and... Holy shit. 10 of Pentacles then too. But on the main board here... You might have been dealing with a fire sign. Some of you have been, like I said, stacking back your money. Maybe you're saving for a wedding or a marriage or something because the 2 of Cups is here. Or you've been putting this back because you know it's coming. I can feel it coming in the air sign tonight. Here's the Leo card of the World. This was the end of a very, almost like a fairy tale ending. This is the best way I can put this. You might have been single for a while. You might end up meeting a new soulmate who is a Leo. And yeah, end of cycle of being single. You've worked really hard on yourself. You might be communicating with somebody, and somebody might be asking you, popping the question. Just saying. With the lovers here, the 2 of Cups and the 10 of... Yeah. And the 4 of Wands. Need I say more, Libra? I got the best reading when it came to love. I don't usually do love readings. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody else was trying to come back, too. And I think and try and get involved in this. Yeah, someone was trying to manipulate something. And continue this perpetual back and forth. And you're like, I ain't having it. All right, Libra. Yep, you really weren't fucking having it. Excuse my mouth, you weren't. Some of you legit moved away. There's a body of water. This is your thoughts right now. It's like me and him and our children. That's it. We don't care about nothing else. As long as we're good, screw the rest of everyone else. Look, Justice card. Look, there you are. Some of you are getting out of Dodge, and that's how I feel. You're moving on with a partner, and you're like, deuces. Either throwing up deuces or 2 middle fingers. It is what it is, whatever you choose it to be. All right. Libra got the lovey-dovey stuff. Okay. What is going on? Okay. I need to, relax here for a minute. Need a drink? I hope you're all doing well. Really, really well. That was good energy, Libra. Happy birthday. Some of you figured out how to break this curse. There was a curse. There was a curse. There was a curse. Yes, there was. Some of you learned about the power of gratitude. Some of you learned about the power of manifestation, and some of you have learned about understanding when things don't work out, that there's always something better on the other side. You got the key, the key, the key. You know what? I got that for you, Libra. All right. I said, your higher self has been telling you some things. I think you're just trying to discern what spirit it's coming from. Do you mind if I puff up a little bit here? I need a cigarette. I've been on here for over 2 hours. And I had to clean my office and stuff. I'll be right back. I'm only on YouTube. We all know I'm not the most professional. It is what it is. I don't even care. I'd be like, yeah, she's not that professional. I don't care. No, I'm not. I'm a human. I'm real. Well, sometimes human. Other times I'm angel. Angel gang gang. Alright. I needed this, holy moly. Who else is having a cigarette with me? Let's talk. Let's see the live chat. Ta-da, ta-da, Turtle Smith. Very well, thank you. Local companies building floating houses. Let me know, and if I could. How you doing, Turtle? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A local company is building floating houses. Let me know if I'd hook you up. Libra Rising. I very well might take you up on that. Floating houses. That's very interesting. I don't have cigarettes. Well, I'll just kind of like sit here and just relax for a minute before I move on to good old Scorpio. I love Scorpios. Um, guys get deep, deep. Pull out the hurting people. God, ocean builders. I'm amazing. Been busy doing what I'm good at. Worked on myself plenty too. It's been good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Same here. I've been doing a lot of crying. Um, doing what I'm good at, crying. Yep, crying, praying, asking God why. Those are all the things I'm really good at. And I get answers, and it's like, because yeah, it's collective energy, and it's not just your energy, and yeah, it's collective energy. And then I come to find out there's other readers who have been, it's healing. Some people have just suppressed that so much within themselves that they don't want to release. And that's the release, is through tears. Ask an Aries how much we like to cry. We would much rather punch you in. If you make us cry, we would much rather kick you in the fucking teeth and punch you right in the fucking face and rearrange it. That's how we feel if you make us cry. Yeah. Leo's probably the same way, and Sagittarius, yeah, they can go nuts. I used to have a best friend that was a Sag. My best friend that was a Sag, I'm telling you, there were so many times I had to hold her back from getting into fights because me, personally, I didn't want that drama. I didn't want to see my friend go to jail because she would do it and not care. Yes, she would. Not give a flying rip if there was cops standing there. And I'd be like, don't do it. She didn't give a shit. All right, so I know I love you too, Turtle. I'm glad I can be of assistance. I actually, when I did the collective read, for some of you who are just getting on here, I actually did it on, that it was a big step for me to actually go live on Facebook and do a reading. Because the people around here, I felt like they, well, they're a big part of my pain. So, whoever gets to watch that reading, it was more about transmuting this poverty consciousness and conscious energy that everybody, this lack mentality that we've been, this town specifically has been under, this whole area. And it's transmuting and being grateful for the things that you have, and then the lessons that you've gone through, turning that pain into profit, not being shy with your gifts anymore. And believe it or not, they're actually much more acceptable. I have so many kids that come to my home and they're all broken. Like, not, they're not broken to the point of no repair. They're broken in the fact that they've had rough lives. They've had real rough lives. They all call me mom. I'm a mother of so many kids, and I'm happy to be that for them because they need a loving adult, especially during this time in human history, that actually gives a shit about them. In a time of such selfishness and it's just such, but then, you know, it's like days like today and like last evening when there was nobody here, it's like, peace. Like, and just staying joyful and being in a real good headspace for myself so that I can help others. And then there's just times where I'll just cry. And I'm like, well, I have nothing to be sad about. That's the problem. I'm like, God, I'm not sad about none of this. Like, you blessed me so much. Like, why do I feel sad? And I come to realize it's a collective purge. That's what's going on. It's this collective purge. When you get it out, good things can come in. But you have to rid out the old shit because you can't be filled up with new stuff, good stuff, if the old shit is still sitting there lingering and festering and simmering and under the surface, and you don't want to, you know, kind of like see it or feel it or experience it. Well, I've been kind of sitting with myself. Can't put new wine in. That's exactly correct, OG Light Warrior. Exactly my point. You cannot put new wine in old wineskins. Many of you are getting more gifts. Congrats. Yep. Got to break those old wineskins and make room for new. You got to break off those old mindsets that limit you to the possibilities of having the life you deserve and the life you work so hard for, especially your spiritual life. It's like I said, and a bunch of things. God didn't forget you. God saw everything. God knows. It's humans that are fallible. God is not. Trust me. With Libra here and Libra new moon, with Pluto going direct at the same damn time, some people are going to get back what they put out. If you didn't purge it, it's going to come back. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. What we're going on next. And Scorpios are manifesting some things. And they're doing it from a sacred place. And I think they're releasing. Some Scorpios are so good at going deep. What happens is they get stuck in the depth of darkness. And then coming out like the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what you're to do, Scorpio. It's your phoenix moment. Scorpio, it's your phoenix moment. 8 of Cups. Walking away. Some of you had to walk away from some things that just weren't right for you. And it might have been really painful. It might have been a painful experience. And Scorpios have that hard shell that is like, I don't care how much you like me. I'm gone. And it was real hard for you to do this. To walk away from that old pain. Because that's what you lived with for so long. It's what you knew. We all go by what we know. King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Right now, Taurus is opposing, or Uranus is opposing you in Taurus. This is an activation. This might have happened during when Venus is going through your sign. Might be like, I'm getting back on that throne. Becoming the king that I'm supposed to be. Stable. That's what you're manifesting, a stable life for yourself. But coming out of some kind of really harsh heartbreak. Star card. Hi, Aquarius. With the 8 of Wands. Yeah. Some of you had to tell somebody to beat feet. I'm just letting you know. I'm sending out messengers. Yeah. Being like, I did what you told me to do. I'm all healed now. It took somebody to walk away for you to get this. And I think it was you. Bottom of the deck. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You made that decision. You're no longer wishy-washy on it. And Scorpios usually aren't. You betray them, you're fucking toast. They have no problem walking away. Fixed energy. There's some mutable energy, but like I said, you might have had to make a choice too about whether or not you wanted them between 2 people. You made a decision. You're walking towards something much more stable, much more healing. You might have had to tell somebody and it hurt their feelings. Well, tough shit. Hurt their feelings, Scorpio, if you need to. I think when you actually speak your truth, when you actually get this out and you tell the truth instead of stuffing everything, you can stack them back that money. Might have a little nest egg that you didn't tell anybody about either. Buried treasure in the backyard. Just saying, some of you Scorpios can be a lot like Capricorns. Stuff in your mattress. Why is the Magician here? For Scorpio, with the Eight of Cups. Like you manifested something new. Maybe a new mindset. A new what? Two of Cups. Walked away from a soulmate contract. Stability. There's that Four Wands again. Someone left. Someone got healing, someone got stable again, and someone's catching wind of this. These Mercury very well could try and come back around. Some of you might be actually putting this out into the ethers too. Some of you might have said, I messed up about something, and are coming to the conclusion that Princess of Pentacles might be offering somebody something. Somebody new. This isn't past people. This is someone brand new. You might be writing somebody. You might be journaling as well, like your experience. This might be how you end up with your healing, is by writing out how you feel. Nice to see you too. You might be writing a book, Scorpio. Knight of Wands. Don't rush through this. And or you're ready to release whatever you're doing. Like you're ready to release whatever you've manifested. You might be talking to a publisher. Your healing journey was profound. Some of you have been writing down your thoughts. And I think some of you are speaking out the healing that you've undergone. Some of you are getting messages too. I really feel like divine messages. All right, the Star. What's the Eight of Wands? Knight of Wands here. Devil card. Strength card. Scorpio, some of you have realized where you were definitely staying stuck in a mentality that, like a traditional mindset mentality. King of Pentacles is here. And you knew that somebody was unhealthy. There was an unhealthy situation you had to walk away from. And or somebody walked away from you. Like I said, could have been dealing with a Capricorn. Heavy earth energy. Taurus is here. Aquarius is here. Go figure. Like, we have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. We have Mercury retrograding. We have Jupiter in Aquarius. And then we have Uranus in Taurus. The dead center. which is squaring you. Wait, no, that's opposing you. Saturn and Jupiter are squaring you. So places where you didn't have structure, Saturn energy, places where you didn't have stability or structure, or wasn't able to freely move around. Like some of you just want out. That's what I just want out of this. Taking a bull by the horns. There's that Taurus energy. You're transforming something within yourself. And you're going to use it honestly to help other people. Please do. The collective needs you. We need both. We don't just need the deep dark side of Scorpio. We need the light side too. We need that phoenix coming out. Some of you are like, I know where I went wrong now. I get it. I know where I screwed up. You're giving your strength over to other things and other people, instead of working on, your inner self. You're manifesting this. I got to get out of this energy. Sorry, Scorpio, but this is heavy shit. I know. I'm sorry you're going through this. Uranus is not a fun planet to have in any aspect of your natal chart or where it's transiting. I understand it. Because you're a fixed sign and it's a revolutionary planet. And some of you just don't want change. Well, some of you have to go with the flow. Coming from an Aries who had Uranus there. I understand. I get it. I love you, Scorpios. Continue doing what you're doing. If you are actually writing a book, know that you're doing the collective a huge service. Because we all know about the Scorpio embargo. Yes, we do. We all know that you don't like your secrets out there. There's one kid that would come here, he's a Scorpio, and I was saying this one alive. I could tell. Like, he looks so innocent and shit like that, but he's a Scorpio, so it's like, I always know. I'm like, look at that 10 of Pentacles. It's always opportunistic. Way to make money. But I would notice, like, I could see, oh, 9 of Cups, yeah, wish fulfillment. That's making your own way. Little did you know this was your wish fulfillment. By actually talking about those painful things. You're going to manifest something beautiful, Scorp. Something that, but there was something you had to release, you had to walk away from. Be jotting down your healing stuff. Some of you are working on that now. Some of you are writing a book. I can feel this. All right. I told you. You're writing. You're manifesting this. Okay, what? Fire sign. Might be your publisher. Somebody is helping you with something. Helping you get through something. All right. Let's give Sag. There you are. Hi, Sag. Yeah. Looks like your money's good, Saggy. 5 shuffles. Let's go on to Sag. What's going on with Saggy? Somebody might be doing another fire sign. Possibly a Leo. Sag like yourself. What's going on with Saggy? There you are again, Temperance. What the hell, Sag? Really? Just waiting for Jupiter. Someone wants to actually go somewhere quickly, tell somebody something. Move with haste. Prince of Chalices. Creating some steam. Water bearer. This reminds me so much of Aquarius, but it's like the lower octave of the stars, Temperance. It's the patience. So you need to just stop and smell the roses and the flowers and be grateful. Like I said, I think most of you are. The high-vibing Sagittarius are. What's going on with Saggy? Libra got all love, so go figure. Partnerships, relationships, stuff, yeah. Alright, what's going on with Sag? I have a few for Sag. Judgment. Justice. The Emperor. Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. If you were dealing with insomnia, Sag, that's coming to an end. If you were dealing with karmic shit, that's getting balanced out. Your money's looking good. If you've been looking for a masculine, looks like that's coming in. Or this is you if you are in this energy. You might be looking for another job. It's at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. Got a lot of people here, Sag. What's going on with you? There's some past life karmic stuff. Getting balanced out. With Judgment and Justice. And Nine of Swords, yeah. Some of you are going to take your rightful place. Two queens and a king. Somebody was cheating. I hate to say it, Sag, but somebody couldn't make up their mind on what they wanted. It's past life karma stuff. I feel like this is really in the past. Some of you didn't want to see it. Some of you lost sleep over it. Capricorn's here. Libra's here twice. Something got balanced. Alright. Why is the Nine of Swords here with Judgment? Ten of Pentacles. God sees everything, Sagittarius. You are the planet of luck. You're ruled by Jupiter. Some of you are coming into some money. Might be an inheritance too. The Emperor here might be an inheritance. Might have been a past life thing that people from your ancestors might have left you an inheritance. Ten of Pentacles with the... Yeah. Your money's looking sweet. Holy crap, Sag. King of Cups. You very well might have a water sign father and a earth sign mother. Some of you might be presented with something extremely valuable. And it's something that was passed down like a family heirloom. Why is the Emperor here? Sag, this is great for your money reading. Holy crap. Alright, Saggy. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. And there you are, Temperance. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Remember, with great responsibility, more money comes more responsibility. More assets comes more responsibility, more burdens. But you had to cut something off. Maybe it was a way of thinking. With Virgo here. Maybe it was that poverty consciousness that I've been talking about. And something needed balanced out. And I think that you knew that this was coming. There was something that was passed down to you. You knew that this was coming. But it just was really slow coming in. Someone also, you could be getting an inheritance, like I said, from someone who passed. Sorry if that is you. But Scorpio is here, heavy. There was a family heirloom, I really feel that's worth a lot of money. And yeah, it's being given to you. There very well could be a court situation that you're dealing with too, Sag. It might have cost some money, but to get somebody out of some trouble, might have had to really save up for this, but somebody might have helped you out with that. Like, the only crazy card you have is this Nine of Swords. Like, you're like, when is this finally coming in? This person might have passed a long time ago and somebody else was holding on to it. Let's just put it that way, Sag. You knew somebody else had your inheritance. And you're like, I think the fuck not. Like, and it took a long time for it to come back. You might have prayed it back in, too. You guys have that kind of power to do so. You're mutable. Like I said, remember, with more burdens comes more responsibility. With greater power comes greater responsibility, Sag. That is pretty much what I got for you. If you are looking for love, I suggest that's not what's coming out for you guys, though. It's all money and work. Some of you might be just working on yourself. Some of you actually might work on a farm. You might have found something worth a lot of money at work. Sure you get it the right way. That's a whole nother story I'm getting right now. Someone found something at work. And they took it. They might have had to go through the court system to get it back. And I worked on a ranch. And they found something. Someone stole it. You got it back. It's coming back. Don't worry. See, that flipped out again. Sag. With the Princess of Swords in reverse. Justice card at the bottom of the deck. Look. Something was stolen from you, Sag. This is a spy card. You might not have saw this coming, or whatever this thing is, this inheritance, or this was unexpected. Very unexpected. Like I said, you might have got bad news at work one day and just like, something was missing. Not even go into that. Alright. Sag, congratulations on whatever your inheritance is or whatever is coming back to you. Yep. I'm telling you, somebody worked on a ranch or a farm or something. Someone might have put a decoy up. Oh my god. I gotta get off this. Okay. Capricorn. Sag, your money's looking good though. Cappy, Capricorn, Cappies. We're moving on to Cappy. What's going on, Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn? Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn? Can I have one for Capricorn, please? What is their first card, please? What's going on with... Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. There's that Jupiter card. Seasons change. This was an end of a really bad situation. Taurus also got this. Another fellow, this is their first card out, actually. Stop looking back at the past. I understand, like, Capricorn, like, you like to stuff your, mattresses full of cash. You can't lie to me, I know how you are. I'm a Cap Moon, I get it. You like to have a little nest egg, just in case. And you're like, who touched that? Because you know down to the penny, usually. What's in that account? Yes, you do. Hi, Cap. Queen of Pentacles. Not taking them. I don't... Come on. I'm terrible at shuffling. Why is the Four of Swords with the wheel here? As you see, these are like the 4 seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. All the cardinal signs start each one of these seasons, by the way. You Capricorns have started the winter season. Some of you are really planning for winter time. Something that has to do with winter time. Maybe you guys are already starting to buy presents and stuff for your loved ones for Christmas. Like, you're already thinking that far ahead. And I used to do that, but I don't know more. Who knows? Alright, Capricorn. 4 of Swords. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Okay. You're looking back at... You went from the 4 to the 5. This has been what has been having you go in a cyclical movement. This is exactly what it has been. You've been wounded so many times, and it's like, alright, this is what usually happens during the winter season for me as a cardinal sign, and this is what happens during Aries season for a cardinal sign, and this is what I can look like. You guys have this shit figured out somehow. And you have shit like divvied out in envelopes. And there's someone, I really feel, Capricorn, that got hurt, really hurt in the process of something. I don't, whether it's you or them. 5 of Swords, or a thief, an empty victory, where you've been stockpiling and you've been kind of looking back like, I knew you were like that. I knew it. Who can I trust? Says Capricorn. Count on one hand who I trust. Yep. Like, how dare you walk away with my goods? How dare you? Like, Capricorn's back here like, who do you think you are? Don't come around here no more. Don't come around here no more. That's what I'm hearing. Don't come around here no more. 5 of Swords. Take an inventory. 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Some of you guys have been having sleep problems too. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Capricorn, right now, we are in a very highly karmic beginning of a 28-year cycle. You continue to think in a negative space, it's what you're going to manifest. If you start to think in a new light and a new possibilities and an innovative space, Jupiter's here to back you up. Yeah, you're going to have people who are going to be like trying to watch you. Absolutely. It's because you're the shit. That's why. You know what you're doing. You're the boss. You're the boss. King of Pentacles. I do love you guys. I think you're looking at other ways of getting that cash. Looking at starting something new. Maybe your own business. Like a side hustle. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Might be leaving a job for something new. The Moon card. Look, some of you know some fuck shit's going on in Capricorn. Some of you really do. And I think you've let it slide. You're just waiting for the right moment to strike and walk away. You're just waiting. You know when the right moment will be. There's Cancer energy. Don't get down on yourself right now. Saturn's about to turn direct. These people who have did you dirty that kept you up, no, they don't know what they got coming. You've walked away from somebody. Six of Wands with a wheel. Told you have victory. And celebration coming in if you can get out of your head and stop looking back at those people who hurt you on purpose. It was an empty victory. Someone, I feel thievery too, like stealing and just taking your kindness for granted. Why is the Four of Swords here? Six of Wands. Temperance. Capricorn, you are one of the most patient friggin' signs ever. To the point of complacency sometimes. Because the pessimism... I'm a cat moon, so I understand, like, the whole, oh, well, it was always like this, so it's going to be like this, and then, like, it can never be anything new, so I might as well just walk away from it because there's never any victory for me. It just always turns out to be the same old thing. Look, dude, your luck is changing. The reason why it keeps happening is because you keep rehashing it and thinking about it, and your thoughts create your words create your environment. Not blaming it all on you. Like, a lot of it's a test. And it's being patient with yourself and being patient with other people. Accepting apologies, but yeah, like, understanding that there is something beautiful for you on the other side. You do have victory. And there's a balance that needed to come in here, which the scales of justice will be coming in. Prince of Chalices. Somebody sliced and fucked up your emotions. You put it that way. Yeah, you're the big bad devil, Capricorn, but somebody looks to me like they were evil and didn't care about your feelings. Three of Swords? Really? Someone was dealing with multiple people. or had their attention in multiple areas, whether, and I'm telling you, it could be even there's with the balance of love and work, or the balance of, you know, school and your home life and getting your things done. Is like you couldn't find the time. So like there were some things where there were some sacrifices you had to make, and it was painful. And instead of it helping you, it hindered your process. Choosing to walk away from possibly decent things, it would have been good for you. Some of you might have just needed some time just to be by yourself and think. The Lover's card with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Well, with this bottom row, this karmic wheel up here, people coming and going in your life. Anytime you tried to start something new, then something would happen and you have to walk away, or they'd have to walk away. That's coming to an end. You have complete and utter bliss coming in here. Capricorn, luck. And you are one of the most patient people. Like, you're like, all right, well, I'm just going to gather the things that I need and do what I have to do to make sure we're good for the winter. And balance that out. And screw all those naysayers. All they got to do is, you know, talk and project and toss their emotions around and make me feel like I'm some kind of an asshole and do this reverse projection type thing. That's the Lover's card. The Ace of Pentacles. You got a divine offer coming in. Then you got the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Something that you walked away from in the past. You're getting truth about. Complete and utter truth. Queen of Swords. World card. The cycle's over, Capricorn. You have to stop looking backward. And what people have done and people have said. Some people are just assholes and they will misjudge you. They will misjudge your stoic, not nonchalant, not give a shit, I'm gonna walk away anyway, whether you want me to or not, because it's the right thing to do for myself. You've taken the bull by the horns, I feel, and you're just like, I will make my own way. Me and my family, we will be good. Yes, we will. Queen of Wands. The Sun. I'm good. I'm golden. We are happy here. Yep. Knight of Wands. Some of you are moving in towards something real fast. They have no clue. Hermit is in reverse. Some of you are moving towards something real quick. You might be offering somebody something, or somebody's offering you something. Capricorn, be prepared for anything. Okay? If you stayed in integrity and you're open, good things can happen. If you're closed off, you might as well fucking forget it's going to be the same shit as this pops out. Some of you work way too much, or you work way too hard. Like, well, if I don't stay on the grind, I could end up like this, so I always have to be like, I get it. I do. I get it. Alright, out of Capricorn's energy. Here we go in Aquarius! Let's do Aquarius. Love my Aquariuses. Someone timestamp this. Alright, what's going on with Aquarius? Oh, you guys ain't having shit. Like, Alright, I'm going to pull you a power of love, Aquarius. Okay? Because I feel like you need one. I'm pulling you a power of love. I don't care if you don't want to hear it. What do you have for Aquarius with the power of love oracles? I feel like you guys really need some love right now. One for Aquarius. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Stay in integrity. Please. Pentacles. You guys make me. I'm smoking the rest of my cigarette. Fuck it. Jesus, Aquarius. What is going on with you guys? Okay. I get it. The angels in the outfield again. I just heard that again. That's not integrity. Did you hear that outside? Nothing is more annoying than annoying vehicles like that. Not even joking. Let me get in my Aquarian energy. I'm Mars 23 degrees Aquarius. Integrity right now is huge. Saturn's in your sign. Okay? Jupiter's in your sign. They're both retrograde. If you didn't stay in integrity in the last 5 months that they were retrograde, that you had the opportunity, which I believe many of you did, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, for those Aquariuses who haven't, this is going to be a lesson. A constant test of doing the right thing. Apologizing when you've done something wrong. Not staying bitter. And forgiveness. You guys are going to be tested a lot, Aquarius. When I see integrity come out with the love cards, demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. You being out in society because you are ruled by Uranus, I think some of you are going to be getting offers of like money or resources, and how you treat those offers and those resources, if you treat them with integrity, you'll be fine. But you need to be truthful and honest about your soul. And you need to love yourself first and give yourself love. Go easy on yourself. Because Saturn sure as fuck won't, I'm telling you. And square in Uranus, your ruling planet, you guys are looked up to at this point. You're looked up to. Aries got you back. Don't worry about that. This Aries does. Aquarius and Pisces have been like two of my most favorite signs to read for. Because you guys are so dope. I just love you guys. Six of Pentacles, see? Some of you are going to be tested about whether or not you are going to be fair and equal. This is Six of Pentacles. Giving to who deserves it and who does not. Like, know who has your best interest at heart, Aquarius. Use your intuition. Queen of Cups. This is one area where you're going to be tested. Yes, it is. Where you're giving your time and energy and your intellect is one thing. This is your love. Who are you going to offer that cup to? People who just continue to take? But don't give back equally? I can't see you guys putting up with that for too doggone long. Four of Pentacles. There's that selfish card. The miser card. And Saturn is there. Saturn very well could be like teaching you who to hold back on and who to give to. There's 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, that's 10 of Pentacles. You guys have the ability to create some really cool and new and innovative things. And it's all coming from this space of your heart center and your love. This is your challenge. Due to like being detached and stuff like that. Like it's in kind of in your nature. Saturn will come and rip that apart. And send in people that just don't deserve you. Your discernment right now of who to give to and who to hold back from is big. Who to give to and who to hold back from. This cup. And Saturn looks at all of that. Are you giving to the poor and the needy and those who really could use it? Or are you giving just to people who just take advantage? Obligation. Stop with that. You don't owe anybody shit who hasn't have given equally to you. And I think you guys are, 5 of Cups. Some of you gotta feel. I think you're like, well, and this is karmic because right here is with this Queen of Cups and a 5 of Cups. You're like, oh my God, what have I done? And it's karmic. It was past life stuff. But by doing this, you gave out your energy and resources to the wrong people. And I think like this is a wake-up call for all Aquariuses. And we all know the 5 of Cups is painful. Here's your truth. Boom, Ace of Swords. Use that sword to cut off the wrong ones and keep the right ones around. Stay grounded. We are in a fellow air sign right now, Libra season. Excuse me. Like you're seeing other people for what they are and who they are. And how they did you. You were given to the wrong ones. Ace of Cups. You were given to the wrong people. The ones who don't deserve you. Saturn's going to expose all of this. This is all coming out within the next few weeks. Please, like I said, timestamp this because my Aquariuses need to hear this. You're not being punished. You're just, and you're not trying to punish. This isn't a punishment for other people. You're just readjusting. And grounding, staying grounded. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Don't let people guilt you into shit either. I have an Aquarius friend, and I have to tell her that all the time. Don't feel guilty for your decisions that you know are correct. Those who've been given to you fairly, and those who have not, You need to cut them bitches off. I don't give a shit who they are. Sometimes you gotta go silent on people who just want to project their freaking pain onto you. And you need to feel your own. You've been filling everybody else up, but not yourself. And it's created some dark things that has happened. Because whoever this other person was, they've been sabotaging you. Trying to. Saturn's all about integrity, dude. This is funny that this... Not really fun. Oh, look at that. Yep. Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Take action. I speak to myself, too, because this really talks to me about who I need to give to and who I don't. And it's okay to cry, Aquarius. It is. Two aces. I get it. Like, Saturn's like, oh yeah, buck up, buttercup, blah, 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 blah. Like, I understand that energy, and I understand Uranus very well. I mean, those two are, like, in squares and in a chart. And then emotions are coming out, and you're like, fuck that bitch. I take it back. Oh, yeah. What have I done? Giving to these people that do not deserve it, that do not walk in the same integrity. Queen of Cups. This is probably the deepest one I got. This is why I love Aquarius. I'm above the 11. Four of Cups. Yeah. The Queen of Cups with the Four of Cups. Somebody just wants you to be sad all the fucking time. They're projecting their shit onto you. They want you to feel what they feel. Poor pity me. Tell them to get a fucking life. Someone else is very much so a miser and a victim with their emotions, but yet it's not okay when you speak your truth about the way they are with their victimization. Then they project it. Don't let them do it. Four of Pentacles. There you are, the Star card. Hold back, Aquarius, from these freaking people who have been nothing but trying to make you feel guilty for being the best version of yourself. It's your healing. These people don't want you healed. They don't. They don't want you happy. They just think that you should just be their whipping post. Aquarius, I'm getting pissed. Why am I getting mad? This is your test. And Pisces, before I go on to you guys, I'm gonna, after this, because there's some... You need to hold back so that you can continue to heal yourself. You are the star. Let me see the blocking cards and outlines. Let me see. Five of Cups. How can I make this person feel worse? What can I do to make them give me their cup and maybe I can thwart their healing so that they stay in a victimization state, just like me. Five of Cups. Two of Swords. Dueling swords here with the Five of Cups. You're being asked to make a choice. Your pain or theirs? You want to take on somebody else's pain all the time? They need to fucking figure it out for themselves. And I understand, like, when somebody's constantly bombarding you. Dude. With their problems and their issues. And they make their problems your problems and they're not your problems. God's asking you to hold back from this person. But you have to make a decision. All there is going on is fighting. And it's affecting your health, your abundance, everything. And this person just sits there and thinks. And it makes them rather happy when they can get you all up in your emotions, pissed off, because then you're not working on yourself. You're trying to work on their fucking problems. Congratulations on 3+ years. That's hard. Ace of Swords. Some of you really have to speak your truth. And you need to do it ASAP. Because if you don't, you're just going to be stuck massaging this person's freaking pain and just letting them fucking rot in it. Because they have no integrity. No, they don't. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they don't want me saying, get out. Yeah. Prince of Cups. Sometimes you just need to stop and smell the roses for yourself. You need to take care of yourself, Aquarius. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm saying take inventory. If somebody's got the emotions of a 6-month-old, every time they fucking cry, they come to you. Or they try. It's been affecting your luck. And they know it. They do it on purpose. It's like a fucking demon. I'm not even joking. They do it on purpose. Yeah. Here's your truth. They're a manipulative son of a bitch. 6 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Or Ace of Cups. Yeah, they've been making... Okay, this is... Health problems. Emotional, behavioral health. Some of you have been really dealing with some psychos. I mean, like, I'll just put this out to the universe and crumble their world. Because it's been a battle between you and them the whole entire time. It's been a battle of ego, jealousy, the 7 deadly sins. This person has them all. You dealt with this person in a past life, by the way. Definitely a past life connection. They had no integrity. They have no care in the world for how you feel when you don't feel good. They don't give a shit. All they want is their needs met. Yep. Ace of Cups. Look, God wants you to heal. God wants you to give to the right people. The people who will give you equal in return. And to take action on that. Not on some manipulative little whining ball baby that acts like they're a child and 6 months, like... For your healing, you need to honestly hold back from whoever this is. You do. I don't care if they say anything or call you a miser or whatever. This is a decision that you have to make between your soul and theirs. Guess what I found for myself? Here's a truth for you. When I started taking care of me, I could help take care of other people. If I was sick, I couldn't take care of nobody. Sometimes I just have to shut my phone off or not answer it. Sometimes I just don't want to fuck with people because I know their spirit is evil and sick and they got to do their own healing. And a lot of times it's just like, I'm not fighting with people no more. I'm not fighting over this. And yeah, guess what? Sometimes their tower just needs to fucking come crashing down on them. And then they have nobody to blame but themselves because this person likes to blame, shift, and project all of their issues onto you. And honestly, it's making it... They have the power to manifest people getting sick. And then when you get sick, you know what? They're like, oh, I'll help you. I would be there. Let me come to your aid after I fucking wrecked your shit. And you didn't even realize it was this. You didn't. They were manifesting this for you. Because you couldn't properly heal. They were constantly on you. This has been a constant struggle and a constant battle. Sometimes you just have to cut the fucking cord and walk away. It's fucked with your stability, dude. It has. Your passion and stability has, like, vanished. Because of this situation. Of somebody manipulating energy. Alright, Aquarius. I gotta clear this now. I love you guys. Y'all need to do what's right for you. That's some secrets that I've been sensing of what's going on. There's that 4 of Cups again. There it is again. Look. You guys could be living the high life right now. You put too many limitations on yourself. Aquarius? You have. There's the grapes. Some of you have so much fruit and so much to offer the world because you guys are a collective sign. Do not let this person steal your destiny, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Alright, I'm off of this. Sorry, Aquarius, but don't let them steal it. Do not let them steal your destiny, Aquarius. Do not. That was like a long reading. Sorry for that, but we gotta burn the friggin' shit now because that energy is messed up. Aquarius? Curse breaker. My curse breaker shit. Yes, it is. Here's your integrity card. Here you go. Curse breaker. Break that curse off of them in Jesus' name. Break it off. Break that off. Cut that cord permanently. You gotta block. You gotta frickin' do shit. You gotta frickin' take action here. There is no more time for this phony baloney. None. Look, when you do, there's joy. You all deserve to be happy, Aquarius. I think most of the reason many of you have been so damn detached is because you've had this fucking shit going on. Joy, you delight in love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. And I think that some of you really have not had that because, and then creativity's under that. Some of you are some of the most creative people. And these people know this. Whoever has been siphoning virtue, whoever has been siphoning your shit, they've been using it for selfish gain. High Priestess. Hi, Pisces. We're going on to Pisces now. Okay, sorry, Aquarius. Yeah. I love you guys. I get some crazy ass messages. When those cards come out like that, I'm sorry, Aquarius. I know you guys get the hard test because you guys can handle it. But you guys need to be able to grieve losses and stuff too. You guys don't have, like, you don't, here's the thing. You're not Scorpio and you're not Cancer. You don't have a hard shell to hide behind, even though you kind of created one. Like, to protect yourself. Jesus. You had to create that hard exterior because you've been fucked over. Didn't even realize it. By people who claim they care and they love you. 10 of Cups in reverse. All right. Okay, Spirit. Different energy. Let's go with Pisces. What's going on with Pisces right now? I want to know. Timestamp this. Pisces. Pisces. Man, Aquarius. How many Aquariuses are on here right now? I've sent your guys' energy hard. All right, Pisces. Oh, look at that. There you come right out. The Hanged Man. Hi, Pisces. Gaining a new perspective on some things. Oh, there's the Seven of Wands. I would have thought that would have came out for Aquarius, but some of you guys are protecting something. Protecting your investment. Protecting your downloads. You guys, look at this. The flower right here growing. With the rays of sunlight. Like you are frozen here in this spot. And you're gaining a higher perspective on what it means to be a Pisces. Because who fucking knows really what it means to be a Pisces? Like, but I think that you guys have been really protecting yourselves from any kind of energy that can come in and steal whatever download you guys were getting. Yeah. You're like putting up a shield. Like, who goes there? Not you, says Pisces. Not welcome. Pisces got some boundaries going on here. Damn, Pisces, good for you. Pisces got the boundaries going. Strong-arming people, too. Five of Wands. Like, I'll be damned you steal my downloads. I'll be damned you steal my energy, and I'll be damned if I allow anybody to come across the threshold when I'm, hello, while I'm in my safe space. Doing my prayer time, my meditation time, I'll fight you, says Pisces. Some of you Pisces don't give a shit. Like, this is my truth, and I don't care if you don't understand it, you don't like it, you don't like me. Fuck you, says Pisces. Three of Wands. There you are, stargazing, Pisces. Some of you are really close to or have Like animals just are gravitated towards you. They love you. And guess what, I know that there's a meteor shower coming up here in the next few weeks, and I really think, well, I'm doing Pisces, about, there's a meteor shower. I think you guys are gonna, like, you guys are really interested in watching that. Wishing on a star. Like, all this magic around you. People are fighting. But yes, they are. Yes, they are. Four Swords. Some of you are in very much so protective mode at this time. You're protecting your energy, you're protecting your thoughts, you're protecting your resources, you're protecting your equity. You're making sure that you and your family are going to be good. You can see what's happening. You guys have been stocking up things for a while. Not necessarily being like pessimistic or whatever. You're just preparing because you have this gut feeling. Judgment. One, the Hanged Man. What kind of Pisces have you been? Because you guys are so open. Some of you are going to be getting some rewards big time, I feel. Because you've learned to fight for yourself. And you've learned to protect your energy. And you've learned other people were feeding like off of you to be able to manifest things, Pisces. And those people who did that stole from you, they're in big trouble. Universe saw. God saw. And I think God warned you, and that's why you were like, all right, you need to fight for yourself. Here's the Seven of Wands. You need to put up a barrier or a barricade, and you need to fight for yourself. I got you. I got your back. Got a lot of wands here. I got your back, but like you have to do the head work and know thy enemy, Pisces. And this has all to do with this judgment here. Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? What are you keeping out, Pisces? Pose. Oh, Sagittarius. People coming back in, trying to act like, I miss you so much. I think you also gave up waiting on somebody, Pisces. And if this person tries to return, like all sad and lonely, that they should be because they fucked you over, excuse my mouth, they're gonna be met with a barricade. Like, nope, you're not welcome. Like I said, you might be strong-arming somebody and being like, you don't belong here. I think the universe says, amen to that, Pisces. Five of Wands. Like, who goes there? Not a hoe, that's for sure, says Pisces. Alright, Five of Wands. Seven of Cups. Hey, there's a card for you. I think you're enjoying the battle at this point. You're really testing your intuition. You're testing your superpower. Like, you're powering up. You're transforming into the intuitive person you were meant to be. And it took a fight to do this. I was saying back in 2018, once Pisces gets this, it's all over. It's all over. And this is confusing for some people because some people thought that they could just walk all over Pisces and treat Pisces like shit. Well, guess what? Not anymore. Now with God on their side. Now with God shining all over them. This very well could represent ancestors as well for the collective. Just saying, because everything is wrapped up in Pisces. All the signs, from Aries to Pisces. Pisces, you can make or break people, so you know. 3 of Wands. 9 of Cups. Some of you hold destinies and other people's destinies in your hands. And your words weigh heavy in the spirit realm. That's why you guys have such a tough life of not being able to express yourself and being called crazy and delusional and getting attacked by people. Just because you don't give somebody a solid answer. You're like I had to go in and I had to ask God for myself. You need to do the same, says Pisces. I had to go and wrestle. And it was kind of confusing. But I had to actually go and wrestle with the divine for my gifts. And guess what? I came out on top. Now I pray all the time and God answers, says Pisces. Four of Swords, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with a fire sign. Why is 4 of Swords here? I guess some... Guys, words way heavy. Power to bless or curse is huge with you guys. Oh, and I had a book just come out. Oh. The power to bless or curse. This is what you're thinking back on. All those motherfuckers who thought I was in shit. You're in big trouble. Knight of Swords. The Hermit. I saw you, says Pisces, and so did God. You didn't think so, because I was hiding in the shadows of the moon. We saw. We took inventory. I just so happen to have God on my side, and yeah. I can bring into reality what you can't see, says Pisces, very easily. All I gotta do is speak it out of my mouth and think it. It's where we're at. It's a very spiritual message for Pisces. It's absolutely beautiful. And then Pisces is like, well, what did you do for yourself? Because you need to start doing for yourself. Like I had to do for myself. I had to find the creator for myself. I had to go in and be like, yeah, look. It was cold out. I was just hanging out here by myself because everybody thought I was nuts and crazy. And yeah, the whole time God was shining on you. See those rays coming down and the rays? Yeah. See the synchronicity in this card? Pisces, you guys are golden, dude. Knight of... There you are again. Oh my God, you're so magical. And so loving when you want to be, but you can be manipulative. I didn't see nothing really come out in reverse. Don't be manipulative with your power because you're so powerful. Use this for good, guys. Stay on the right side of karma. Cups, Princess of Cups. There was a mother, someone might have lost a mom recently too. They might have like not made it. The Empress is here, or maybe it's in reverse though. Or you might not have been feeling yourself, especially if you're either the feminine energy part of this. You might have been blocking off all things that have to do with love per se, like any kind of, like you were looking for a higher vibration of love, and you weren't getting it from this 3D matrixy thing. I can concur with that. I understand that feeling. I get it. But you guys figured out how to manifest exactly what you want. Just don't. With great power comes great responsibility. Once again, I'm going to pull you a love card too. I didn't do this for all the other signs, but I did do it at the end of the main part of the reading. So, Pisces, I'm going to pull you a love card because I do love you and I haven't done a reading for you in forever because a lot of times I just skip over because I'm like, you already fucking know, Pisces. I don't even have to tell you nothing. So what's the point? You already know. Blue knows you know. Blue knows you know what's up. I don't even question. Creativity. And purpose. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Some of you have some projects that if you get them off the ground, they're just going to take off. Magically, you have the ability and the capacity. Don't doubt yourself anymore. You fought long and hard through all of this. Don't doubt yourself anymore, please. Don't do it. Maybe you've even doubted your, or pushed away your feminine side. And that's where your creativity lies, is in your feminine qualities. You've been fighting against it. Well, I think there's going to be an opportunity coming very, very soon. It's just you need to guard your energy and not let people do what they're doing to Aquarius right now and project their shit onto you. You need to stay in understanding you're co-creating with the divine creator at this point. Miracles are happening all around you all the time. They're not coincidences anymore, Pisces. They're not. You have creativity here and abounding creativity if you could just stay focused on your goals and your purpose. All right, guys, that's what I have. I pretty much did a whole damn reading for every single sign. Either way. Wow, that's weird. That went all the way back to 134.07. I know it was longer than that. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much what I have. All right. Maybe I'll do something. I'll pull out a base for... All right. Who should I read for? I'm going to pull out the base. I'm actually going to upload videos. I'll pull out bases, and then I'll actually do the signs. Who is this? Yeah, Cancer is already done. You can go back and look at it. I don't know. I don't know what I said, but you can go back and look at it. Yeah, Libra, I actually went through the whole zodiac. I just got done with Pisces. I hope someone timestamped it. I don't know if anybody did. It's very strange. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody, though. Okay. You're very welcome. Ace of Cups. Look, you guys have something beautiful. Don't ruin it for something temporary. Okay? Yeah, like something like the time on here is really weird. It like went back to 1:35. I was like 3 hours into this thing. That's so strange. All right. We are in Libra season. I'm going to pull base out for Libra, and that's what I'll do. I don't have to do this on camera, but I figure we'll chit-chat for a little bit then. A bunch of twos coming out. The 7 of Swords. Pass. All right. Yeah, it's his test. With the wolves and... Yeah. And I did a huge collective reading before this. So, like, I don't usually do all of that, but... Alright, what's in the right now energy for Libra? I'm going to pull out their base for their main reading. Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Dead center for Libra. What does Libra need to know? Main energy. Dead center. Queen of Cups. And the 5 of Wands. Oh, yay. More fun fighting. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, this Queen of Cups. Look at that Queen of Cups. She's like, yeah, I dare you. I fucking dare you. I'm psychic as shit. See, yeah, I'm a water sign. The Queen of Cups right in the middle there. Libra's in their emotions. Future energy coming in for Libra. The Sun. The Chariot. Nice. 8 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man and the 10 of Wands. That's the outcome. Bottom of the deck. The Emperor. That's, I'll come down and clarify all this. I'm gonna get the intuitive stuff for Libra, and then we'll do that later. Either way, all right. I love you guys. Y'all take care. I hope you had a good afternoon with me. Thanks for coming and hanging out with Blue Flame, and I hope that these messages resonated. Leave a comment. Let me know. My new channel name when I started. Even though I was told that there's going to be a bunch, that YouTube is going to be probably deleting a bunch of channels again for safety reasons. And, so if something happens that my YouTube is gone, then it's gone. God has something better. I am going to start another channel though. It's going to be Blue Storm Tarot, so you're all aware. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Have a blessed rest of your week. Have a good Libra new moon. Have a wonderful, watching the shit show of Pluto turning direct and then Saturn, and yeah, we'll reconvene very soon. Love you. Mwah. Bye.